right, everyone. Hello, it's Mariko. We made it. The Lionsgate portal. I'm watching you guys pop on. Welcome. I'm going to do something I haven't done before and go live on Instagram as well. So we're going to be live both across Instagram and YouTube. All right. Hello, Instagram. I'm live coming to you from the 8-8 portal, the Lionsgate portal. Oh my gosh. How are we all doing? I'm watching the comments on YouTube. So feel free to type in the chat where you're coming from. You know, I always love seeing you guys, where you're from. Hello. I know, right? So good to see you guys. Now, I know I didn't announce on Instagram that I was going to come live because I've had issues in the past, and so I really couldn't promise it. But my amazing husband worked it out with me so that I could be here live. So welcome, welcome to everybody on Instagram as well. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's good to see you. So many familiar faces. Oh, wow. Hello. I love it. Wow, from Canada and Cape Town, Germany. Hey, from Vista, what's up? You're around the corner from me. Oh, wow, Fargo, North Dakota. I'm sorry, my ears. Do you guys get allergies where your ears pop? Because I do. It kind of drives me crazy. And of course, it's been fine. And then, now it decides to do its thing. So if I'm sniffling through this live, that's why. Oh, so excited to be with you all as well. Oh, I'm glad you made it. So good to see you. Oh my gosh. Hello, Soul Party family. Oh, Cecilia, hey, from Italy. Hello, Moth Hollow. I can't remember your real name. Is it Robin? You're all over the place. You're in my Facebook group. I see you all over the place. It's good to see everybody on Instagram. Thanks for joining me live. Emily, hey, you made it. Good to see you all. Sharon, Daniela. Oh my gosh. After my own heart from LA. I don't know your actual name though. Feel free to type it in the chat. Hello from London. Hi. Oh my gosh. Okay, how are we doing? Like serious check-in. Like I want to say happy Lionsgate, but we're all just like, oh my God, we made it. Estonia, hello. London, hi. Oh my gosh, it's so amazing to see everybody from across the world, all different time zones. So thank you so much for being here. I know some of you, it's very late at night. Some of you, it's midnight, 9 o'clock at night. I know some people, it's like, middle of the night. So thank you so much. Oh, from Anchorage. Wonderful. Canada. Hello. From Berlin. Oh my gosh. Thank you for being awake with us right now. I'm sorry this keeps going crooked. It's a work in progress. So thanks, Instagram, for understanding. Mika. Oh, okay. Nice to meet you. And Lee, good to see you. All right. I wish I could get everybody's name. I'm doing my best. Rick, what's up? I know, right? Oh, I'm glad you're doing great. Yeah, it is a powerful day. It is. It actually feels like I woke up this morning, I was like, actually, even last night, I was like, okay, the portal is like, I mean, I know it was already opening, but I'm like, okay, the fuzz is starting to clear. The filter is getting cleared out. I feel like we're all going to start to get more clarity, more downloads. It's been hard, this has been an intense year. Oh my gosh, hello everybody. Hi, still joining us. Wonderful. And hello, everybody. A few new people joining us on Instagram. Again, I didn't announce it on Instagram because I wasn't sure if I'd be able to do it. So hello, thank you for the hearts and waves. I appreciate it. All right. So, Nika, oh my gosh, hello, my love. I did a podcast with her. She has a podcast and I got to be on her podcast once. It was so cool. So thanks for joining. What an honor. All right. New Zealand. Oh my gosh, what time is it there? Wow. Performed a burn ritual for Lionsgate at 3:33 a.m. Oh my gosh, so happy for you. What a great thing. I was asleep at that time. That's amazing. All right. Hello, everyone. All right. So we need to get started. We have kind of a lot to do today. So grateful you guys chose to be here with me today. It means a lot. Really excited. I've been looking forward to this, you guys. One, just for us to come back together. I think we were just together like, was it last week or the week before? But still, I've been like, this push of like, can we just get to the portal? Can we just get to the Lionsgate? Like, I feel like everything will just get lighter once we get here. And like I said, last night I was feeling the lightness. And this morning I woke up and it was like, oh, okay. Well, I'm like funneling through the portal, falling through the portal. Like, here we go. Like, time to wake up. So really grateful for that. Yeah, it has been intense few days. It's been an intense like year. I don't know about you all, but for me, it's been this very intense year. Not always super fun either, but you know what? We're getting through it. Okay, so what's happening? The Lionsgate portal is generally something that I've used in the past for manifestation, bringing in what we want, alignment. It is like an amplifier of whatever we're looking at. Like, what do you want? Cool, Lionsgate. Let's amplify the heck out of it. And then I look at this year that we're having, and I'm thinking, before we go and amplify, I feel like, and I know we're living on so many different timelines. We're doing shadow work. I feel like I'm doing shadow work on like 96 different timelines. I'm living on so many different timelines. Like I said, I'm up, I'm down, I'm clear, I'm foggy, I'm all over the place in like, the same day. I'm like, what is happening? And we're all feeling it. It's not just me. And those of you who are here, I've spoken to other spiritual healers, spiritual teachers, coaches, and we're all like, yeah, it's a roller coaster right now, for sure. It is a roller coaster. So before we go and amplify that hot mess, we need to clear it. We need to clear it because the idea of us trying to live on multiple timelines and be doing our shadow work on multiple timelines while trying to amplify and create whatever we want is not going to work. Honestly, I think it just creates a bigger mess. It's not super clear, and amplifying this feeling of, frankly, overwhelm, the feeling of not super, I don't want to say like unclear, but definitely feeling like there's multiple versions of ourselves living at the same time. You guys know what I'm talking about? It's like multiple versions of ourselves living all in the same moment, and it feels kind of cluttered. So I want all of us to be on the highest timeline. And then from there, let's manifest whatever we want. Let's create and amplify from that. But we've got to burn the other frequencies, the other timelines that aren't working for us, that are we're ready to release and burn up whatever shadow work we've got to complete. Yeah. If you guys read some of the comments, it's, I'm not alone in this. We're sitting on so many different timelines. And here's the thing that's special about you. You guys are higher realm beings. You've heard me. Is anyone new here? I don't think anyone's new here, but possibly. Is anyone new here? Is anyone seeing me for the very first time? If so, raise your hand and let me know so I know that we're all kind of on the exact same page. But I talk very openly about higher realm beings and people who have been incarnating on the higher realms. As you know or may not know, I stayed conscious between my last life and this life and spent quite a bit of time in the higher realms and then incarnated here after that. So for me, it's one big long memory. It's not a separate memory of my last life and then remembering my last life and this life, but it's me thinking like my last life was like last Tuesday and it's all 1 week. It's not like I had to leave between Tuesday and today. Okay, so you are, okay, good. So some of you read my book, but some of you are new. Well, thank you for being here. It's an honor. I'm really glad to see you all. All right. So that said, and yeah, it is in my book. I talk about it on different podcasts as well. But when we incarnate from a higher realm and we come to this planet, we're here for something extraordinary. We're here for something more. We're not here just to be basic humans. And that's why I'm always kind of pushing you guys and kind of like joking, like, stop being so human. The thing is, you're not just human. Yes, we're in physical bodies. I'm not crazy. We are human. I'm fully aware of that. But we are something as well. You often carry an extra energetic frequency, an energetic signature that other beings don't have. So if we look at that through the lens of an infinite possibility within the universe, we incarnated in higher realms. There are several higher realms. I talk about the causal realm, the realm of thought, where thought is created, where ideas are created. Literally, the idea of something is created. And the beings there that I was with in the causal realm, some of them were creating planets, which to me is when I think about it too much, I'm like, oh my gosh, what is that? Like the implications of what that means spiritually is insane. It's not insane, but it's just like, it can be kind of mind blowing. So, because they're not even God, they were just higher realm causal beings creating worlds with people, beings, maybe not earthlings, but other beings living there. So, in an infinite universe with infinite possibility, and you and I have been incarnating on these higher realms. Now we come and incarnate, and we're here in human form. You're not here to be a basic human and go to work, come home, retire, and die. You're not. If that was your plan, I'm sorry, you're not. And I think you know that. We all know that. Like we're here for something more. There's something within us pulling us, driving us that says, I'm here for more. And it's not like a ego, like I'm so special thing. In fact, a lot of us, it's opposite. Like we're hiding. We're like, oh crap, I'm here for more. That kind of freaks me out. This is about you owning the frequency within you that is from the higher realms. It's a frequency, it's an energetic body. It is, as I see it when I work with people, especially one-on-one or in person, to me, it's like an energetic I want to say implant, but sometimes when we think of like intergalactic implants, it can be a negative connotation. So I'm going to see, I often call it like an intergalactic device, a higher frequency, higher realm, energetic structure within you, or an energy body that's from a higher realm. So we have our chakra system, our auric system, and then we have another higher realm system within us made of light. And when that gets switched on, everything starts to make sense. And the assignment on your soul, and if whether you're new or not, you've probably heard me talk about your soul assignment. Like you're here to do something that the world hasn't seen before. Oh my God, is that Isabel? Isabel Frank's joining me. Hi, love. Love you. Oh my gosh. Do you guys follow Isabel? You should. Okay, she's a good friend. Okay, so we have within us a different energetic structure, an energetic frequency, and a system. Literally, we have an extra energy body system in our bodies that enable us to do something that maybe other people don't do. And often I don't see a lot of people that all have the exact same one. So I'm not talking about like thousands of people with a similar energetic frequency and they all do the same thing. I'm talking about when I work with people, it's like, oh, you have this. I've never seen that before. That's so cool. You have this. Oh my gosh, that's different, right? Like Isabel has something I've never seen before and I haven't seen it in anybody else. Those of you who I've worked with on the call that are on, I see some of you on YouTube, and I know we've worked together in person and online. You guys know what I'm talking about. There's something within you, especially if you came to last year's retreat. I turned it on. I located it, figured out what it was, and hit the on switch so that you can work from that higher realm energetic frequency in the body that you came with, so that you can do the work you're here to do, not on the plain human level, but on a higher frequency, so that the wording, the messaging, what it is you want to say can finally get birthed through your voice, because you're not trying to filter it through the lens of I'm human and I have to basically make sense to other people. But you start to channel higher frequency messages, and it's going to speak to people who really get you. Okay, so that's what I want for you. That's what you're here to do. That's what your possibility is. Now, how do we go from this sort of, I don't want to say the mess we're in, but this kind of like, it's like a clusterfuck. It's just like, we feel like I was talking to Isabel and I was like, I feel like I'm on like so many different timelines and I'm doing the work on all the timelines all at once. And I'm just like this like sobbing, crazy mess, right? In a way, I'm just like, God, this is heavy though, right? So it's time to clear all of that. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do first, because there's no reason, again, to call in and manifest and use this day to amplify what it is we want when we're all tangled up with stuff that we're done with. We're done with. We're ready to burn up the other frequencies from the other timelines. We don't want that anymore. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's so good to see some of you on Instagram. I haven't seen some of you in a while. It's kind of fun. I haven't been live on Instagram in years. All right. So as always, I'm just going to create a bit of a portal, a bit of a bubble to put all of us in. Oh my gosh, I'm like sweating. It's getting like, whoo, Talk about burning up the frequency. I'm already getting like super hot over here. Okay, let's get grounded. Taking a deep breath, you guys. Taking a deep inhalation. And just exhale and just land in your feet for me. Just come on down. We're not starting anything. I don't want to rush anybody. We're just landing in our feet, landing in our bodies. Taking in a deep inhalation again. And exhaling through the midline of your body, just allowing yourself to relax, feeling that wave of relaxation move throughout your body, allowing yourself to be present in this moment, letting whatever thoughts you have be there. It's totally fine. I'm not asking you to shut down your mind. I'm just asking you to feel your body, feel the breath in your body. Allow whatever's happening in this moment to happen, whether there's a noise outside, a dog barking, you running through your grocery list, whatever it is, it's totally fine. Maybe just wiggling your fingers and toes, or maybe flexing some of your muscles, just so you can feel like tensing up and relaxing, just feeling yourself planted, rooted in your body. Beautiful. Okay, that's better. Beautiful. And I'm just going to gather us because I love us being in the same space at the same time. I love us gathering as the Soul Party community. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of create an energetic bubble around all of us. Just, you know me, I like to work in the higher realms. I don't work on the human realm. I like to like kind of bring us up into the higher realms. So, man, all around the globe. Just putting a beautiful light around all of you individually, and then all of us as a collective community, just bringing in the higher realm lights, just bringing that in, circling you, circling all of us in this gorgeous, lovely, loving community. Beautiful protective light, just leaving the outside world outside. It can just be on pause while we're doing our work. Beautiful. And now we can feel a little more quiet and let the noise of the human world be outside of this dome that we're in. Because we're not here to listen to the noise. We are here to make some noise ourselves. We're here to have our voices heard that reverberates throughout the universe, throughout humanity. Beautiful. All right. And just allowing you to tune into the different frequencies of the different timelines that you've been on. You don't need to go down the story. If you know me, you know me. Don't go into the stories. The story is just one big little trap. We don't need to know the stories. The stories don't matter to me. I'm not interested in the stories right now. I'm interested in you just feeling that chaos, feeling that overwhelm just for a minute. We're not going to stay there, but just feeling how you've been on so many different timelines, different version of you have been almost like popping out for a second. You're like, who is that? Why am I even being that way anymore? I thought I was done with that, right? The shadow work from so many different timelines that's popping up in order for you to burn it up because you're done with it. I know it feels a little heavy. It's okay. Just feeling all of that frequency moving into relationships, love relationships, but also friendships, family relationships. And I'm not saying you're done with your family. I'm saying you're done being the version of yourself who you've been that interacts with your family that holds you back, or that interacts with your friends in a way that holds you back. Right, that in yourself, interacting with yourself in a way that's really not even the deepest and truest version of yourself, and you're allowing it to hold. You are holding yourself back because you're out of energetic alignment with the highest frequency because of all these other timelines. And it's okay. It's happening to everybody. It's not just you. So I'm not shaming you. I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying it's time to burn this stuff up. We're done with it. Okay. So just allowing yourself to feel these versions of you, these timelines of you, these moments. Maybe you have some regret. Maybe you have some, places that you're not so proud of. Again, don't go into the story. Just like touch on it. Like, oh yeah, I kind of remember that. Yeah, we don't want to go there, but we remember it, right? And just hold that for me. Just hold that for me without getting into the story, without getting into the emotion. Taking in a deep breath. Exhaling it. Malet nikrosh tokononet nakanaha. He bro nilat niknaha. Sam okroshti nalet niknaha. Ha nikratat dale ni. Just pulling off that outer layer, the stuff that like you've almost worked all of it out, honestly. It's like barely hanging on. So just starting with that outer layer, who knows what it is? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. It doesn't matter. Again, I'm not interested in the story, and you shouldn't be either because you're done with it. And a lot of this isn't in this timeline, in this lifetime. So I'm not talking about the thing that happened last week, 20 years ago, whatever. I'm talking about just like this frequency of like a loop, a pattern you've been in from a different timeline, a different lifetime, whatever it is. Again, we don't need the story. Stories do not help us in this moment. We've already lived the story. We're reliving the story. It's not helping. So pulling off that outer layer of stuff that's ready to move through you. It's ready to go. Just beautiful. Okay. And just bringing in that layer of light that's surrounding you, just bringing in a little bit closer now that we've cleared and dissolved and burned out that outer layer of just stuff, right? Just the crusties that have been hanging on you. Beautiful. Now let's go in a little bit deeper, a little bit deeper. Mi krovoni letnik data makrotina letnik data maha krotina letnik na makaratina letnik na hey mikroni letni la katsala krole me letnik ha no letni ni krava nati yeah, I know it's a lot. We're just kind of going for it. It's like soul surgery, right? We're just like getting in there. Because I don't believe in wasting time. I don't believe in taking a long time to get shit done. Like we're doing this right now. This is a big year for everybody. Your gifts are actually needed. It's freaking go time for you guys. There's no more messing around. Oh my gosh, I don't know what my soul assignment is. I don't know. I have like insecurity. Maybe somebody's doing it. What if they don't like me? Like time to end all of that crap. Time to end that. You are ready. You're literally born for this. So you sitting here in your insecurity or in your imposter syndrome or your confusion is like, no, stop. Just stop. So we're going all the way down. If it gets uncomfortable, just take some deep breaths. Or you can even just energetically be like, Mariko, a little too much, ask your guides to be like, I need her to like tone it down a little bit, but I'm going to go there all the way. And if this becomes too much for you, again, you are hopefully all grown-ups because I don't hopefully allow people under 18 to see my channel. You are all grown-ups and you can just ask your guides to step away, or you can watch the replay later if this becomes a lot for you. But I'm just going to go there and clear all of this right now. Excuse me. Just clearing. It's a lot. All the way down to DNA, any mutations, any hybrids that don't belong to you, because basically you're a hybrid higher realm being. That's basically what's happening here. You are literally a higher realm being who's hybrid into the human on an energetic frequency. And that's why you have this energetic imprint in you, an energetic system that the rest of the planet doesn't have. And you might be the only one that has it. There might not be another Earth person that has the same energetic gift, the energetic system, if you will, that you have. So we're clearing all of the stuff interfering with it because it's go time. The planet actually needs you. This isn't a joke. This isn't optional. Like your frequency that you incarnated with is actually necessary right now, not next week, not when you're ready, not when, you clear up whatever, like now. Because the only time is now. You guys know that. This is not news. We only live in now, in infinity. Past, present, future, it's an illusion. There is no time. Time's not real. Time is definitely not linear. So it's about you making an agreement with your guides, with God, with the highest realm being that you, however you see God, creator, divine mother, whatever that is for you, and just whispering, yes, I'm ready. It doesn't have to be this big grand gesture. It's just a whisper of like, okay, I'm ready. I agree. I'm doing this. Do you have to have a plan and all the details? And no, you just have to say yes. And I feel like a lot of you are on the fence with your yes. Like, I will, but only as soon as my life gets totally clear and better and everything's perfect. Stop. Don't stop. Just whisper a yes. Timing is perfect. Divine timing is perfect. You're not going to get rushed. Your life's not going to fall apart. It's just, okay. Well, maybe it kind of will, because that's what happens when we wake up spiritually, but it can go at a pace that works for you. But this hesitancy, this like, oh, maybe, like, you know, it's like do or don't. Do or don't. Okay, I'm going to keep clearing while you guys are feeling that, because some of you, I think this is really hard, and I'm not here to, I was going to say, I'm not here to push you. Yeah, I am. I am here to push you. I am. And you can say no. You are a grown adult. You can be like, nope, not ready, Mariko. That's fine. I have no judgment on you at all. But for those of you who are ready, come with me. We're doing this right now. There's a lot of parallel timeline crap on you guys too. There's a lot of just parallel intergalactic stuff. And if you know me, I know about the intergalactic stuff going on, very aware of it. I don't go there. My lane is higher realm beings, higher realm gifts, activating higher realm gifts and higher realm beings, and the assignment on their soul to do what they're here to do. Occasionally we get some parallel and lower realm beings that are interfering with it and causing issues, causing intergalactic debris. Happy to take that off, but I don't go there as far as people ask me about the grays and different things. And I'm like, that, not my lane, not my thing. But if it's interfering with you, and I just want to take a moment for the people on the replay moving around the bend of time. So not in this moment right now, but in the moment right now that we also call the future, people that are not live with me, but you will be live. I feel you, I see you. Clearing that from you all as well. I feel like a lot of this is causing a mental disturbance in a lot of people, like a frequency disruption in your minds, in your brains, in your thought patterns. So I just want to sort of create some clarity for you right now. Samolet nila nikrofotoko nilat nila nilakshta nilet ni makrova nilet ni nilat nikrovanet niknat samokroshtinaka. You know, it's like the, I don't want to say lower realm beings, but let's just say any interference that's keeping you from living the assignment on your life really loves it when we get all confused, really loves it when we're like overwhelmed. That just, it's like, yay, I'm winning, right? So the more confusion, the more energetic pattern disruption that's happening within your energetic system, within your mind, it's like in this thing that's happening with intergalactic stuff and the lower realm beings and the average beings that are parallel, but like maybe not high. I'm just going to say anything but a higher realm being, right? I'm not name calling. There's no us against them. There's no, they're bad and we're good. It's not that. Because that's not the ultimate truth of the universe. It's not the truth. However, there is disruption. There is I was going to say interference, but distraction. That's a great word for it. Just there's distraction. And when we get distracted, it's like the lower realm beings, the parallel beings that are just kind of fussy and whatever. It's almost like they're winning, and we don't want that. And it's not we want anyone to lose. It's just our assignment is the most important thing to us, and we need to stay on track with that. So that said, just going to clear any of that that's bothering you, because there was a lot of that with parallel versions of yourself. So it's not, again, us against them. It's parallel versions of yourself in this infinite time that we are in, parallel versions of yourself creating disharmony, disruption, and distraction to yourself. I know we're getting a little, whether you get that or not, I'm just going to go ahead and clear it. Because just because you're a parallel version of yourself doesn't mean that you are as aware of who you are, doesn't mean that you're awakened to the fact that you are basically a hybrid higher realm being. You might not be aware. And so causing distraction, getting into the drama, pulling in all these timelines, we don't have time for that. Literally, humanity is at this crux. We are moving forward into a higher state of consciousness, but there is a pull into the lower state of consciousness by a lot of folks. They're not bad, but that's not where we're going ultimately. And not to be selfish, but I'm not going to let that disrupt my life, right? Or yours. So while everything could be like seemingly going crazy around us, we can actually have an abundant, harmonious life. No matter what's going on around us, we are like in the center of it, completely calm and pulling in abundance of money, of health, of friendships, of love, everything we want. Because the drama and the story around us, so long as we are not connected to it and intrigued by it, doesn't affect you. It's like, oh, look, people are reading that other book. That's cool. I'm going to read this book and about the higher realms and what my story is in that, what I'm here to do. And then I'm going to act on that from that higher frequency. And then it becomes this play where you're like, cool, I want to call in whatever I want to call in. I want to call in an abundance of health. I want to call in abundance of wisdom, of knowledge, of channeling, of higher realm thoughts. And yes, of money. I want to call in wealth. I want to call in X amount of dollars per month, or X amount of euros, or wherever you're at in the world. We'll get to that in a minute. We're not there yet. I got to clear all this stuff. Whew. If you haven't noticed, sometimes I just give you all a break because it can only be so intense for so long at once. And just sending out this frequency. Let's call it a reminder. Let's call it like this, you can get reminder notifications on your phone, like you can set a reminder. So just setting a reminder and sending out that frequency that in the end, you are a higher realm being. You are the infinite soul, and sending that out to all timelines that were attached to you. Sending that out right now to every single timeline to wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up. Remember who you are. Shh. And then also just minding our own actual business, not worrying about the other timelines of what we're doing, just minding our own business here in this incarnation right now. And clearing all the timelines. Beautiful. Bringing that light in a little bit closer, all the way down. Taking a deep breath. Exhale. Beautiful. Take in one more inhalation. And as you exhale, I want you to bring a beam of light from the top of your head, a beautiful white or golden light, pull it all the way down the midline of your body. And beautiful. Just imagining, some of you are feeling it, some of you are seeing it, some of you are knowing it, some of you aren't having any experience. So you just want to use your imagination. Imagination is just as powerful. So again, all together, taking in a deep inhalation and pulling down a beautiful higher realm beam of light through the top of your head, all the way down the midline of your body into your feet. Beautiful. Okay, one more time. Inhaling that light from the top of your head, from the higher realms, all the way down your body, inhaling. And as you exhale, I want you to push it out as if you're blowing up a balloon of light all around you. Beautiful. Inhaling that beam of light in and down. And pushing it out on the exhale. One more time. Drawing in that beam of light from the highest realms. And exhaling it, pushing it out all around you, creating a spaciousness of light. And go ahead and breathe like that for a few minutes while I'm just continuing to work on all of you. Beautiful. It's kind of like exposure. Now I can see where anybody's getting snagged by anything. Whatever's not super light, super bright gets to go into the highest realm possible for that frequency. None of my business what it is. Oh, some of you are watching me do this and you're probably like kind of cracking up because you're seeing what I'm talking about. Oh, that debris. And a lot of you know my code word for debris. But I like to send the debris to the highest realm possible for them. You know, we're all one. I don't want to hurt anybody. I want everybody to enlighten. Everybody on the replay, curving around that bend of time, feeling you in the future and helping you with the same. Beautiful. Okay. Taking in a deep inhalation, feeling that light move all the way down through the midline of your body into your feet, moving through your hands. Feeling a beautiful light circulating around your body, on the outside of your body, within your body, as if it's moving through the nervous system and your blood. This beautiful light circulating throughout. And just taking your time to enjoy this. Beautiful. Just feeling grounded all the way down into your feet. Remaining in this beautiful bubble of light, I want you to go ahead and open up your eyes and come back into the room. Just take a minute if you need a sip of water, grab one. All right. How are we feeling? Feel free to put it in the chat or on Instagram. If you're on Instagram, let me know how you're feeling. Put my glasses on. I don't know about you, but the lights after a while, my eyes, they get tired. How are you feeling? Sorry, my camera gets crooked on Instagram. I keep tilting. We get to choose what's at the buffet. Oh, I love that. Feeling great. Good. I'm so glad. Really glad. That was a lot of burning up. I literally just fogged up my glasses when I put them on. Woo! Now the fun part, we get to call in what we want. Heart, chest heavy, relaxed and grounded. Wonderful. Woo! Goodness, right? Refreshed. Good. Feeling relaxed. Thank you. You're welcome. Relaxed. I'm so glad. We're not done. Wonderful. Thanks. My heart feels lighter. Oh, so good. Oh, I'm glad, babe. That's my husband. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Light, feeling twinkly on Instagram. I love that. I'm glad you're feeling twinkly. What a great thing to say. Great. If my 5-year-old is next to me, can she also get it? He also get it. I'm sorry. Yeah, I just reached out to all beings. I mean, I don't advertise this channel to people under. Can you see my glasses are legit fogging up? This is how warm I am. You know, I don't advertise my channel to people under 18, but yeah, you know, I think the frequency, it's not about me tapping into your kid. It's about your frequency expanding around, you know, our frequency definitely affects our kids. You know, if after I get my energy cleared, like my daughter's feeling it, right? So yeah. Oh, I just want to see some of this. Thank you. Energetically cleansed of the gunk. That is exactly what we did. That was powerful. I was feeling super hot during the clearing and now much lighter. Oh, it's so good. Seeing particles of light. Yay. Relaxed. Been sensing parallel timelines. So grateful you mentioned. Oh yeah, you're welcome. I was surprised to know it affects us in this way. Right? Oh my gosh, you're so sweet. My husband just turned a fan on in front of me. So I'm literally burning up. I'm glowing. Thank you. Is that what it is? Yes, I'm glowing. It's not sweat. No, my hair is not sticking to me. This is just me glistening. Oh my gosh. Wow. You're welcome for my work. Flickering energy. I love that. This is refreshing as always. Feeling hot. I know, right? When is your next in-person? Oh my gosh, thank you. My next in-person is this October 16th through the 19th. We are having a very intense, special, intimate retreat. So my retreat, the Soul Priority Retreat, is something that if you're called to come to, I legit mean like if you're called to come, come. If you're not called to come, don't come. Why is that? This is a small, intimate room with higher realm beings who are ready to not just get clear on the assignment on their soul, but to come home to the other higher realm beings that are their family, that are their soul family. This is also a moment where I work with you and get to have my hands on you. I get to place my hands on you in order to activate and turn on that intergalactic device within you so that you can really start to not just get clear on what you are, because clarity doesn't do shit. I'm sorry. I am so clear. That's great. What are you going to do with it? It's not just the clarity, it's the clarity followed by get your butt in motion. The clarity, the plan, bringing in abundance, knowing what to do with it. And the biggest thing that the in-person retreat does for you is you leave fully embodied as the being you're meant to be, knowing what to do next and how to do it. There's a lot of clarity that happens. I'm very much into strategy. So if you have a business, we go over business strategy, but it's none of that works without you being fully embodied in the higher realm frequency and the higher realm gift activated. Otherwise, like I can't tell you how many people come to me and they're like, I do Reiki. And I'm like, you do Reiki. You're not from here. You are doing some higher realm stuff and charging $50 to change people's lives forever. Really nice. But I'm like, let me get my hands on you and tell you what you're really doing. So that's when my next in-person event is. Chris, if you have the link, you're welcome to pop it in there. Okay. Let me just do a little work. There's a couple people who say they're feeling a little heavy. And I think I might open this up. So I want to drop in what you want because it's the Lionsgate. And why wouldn't we just bring in a bunch of abundance? Lionsgate is one of those times where like, now again, you have to have some sort of strategy. You can't be like, yay, I want to bring in $1 million and like sit on your butt and not do anything. You have to have some way to create that. This isn't just like not doing anything. You know, for those of you who have jobs, go for the promotion, ask for the raise. You know, it's not just going to be like dropped on your lap all the time. You have to be in action. The universe loves action. So when we talk about, you know, bringing in abundance, and some people are like, it didn't work. I'm like, did you do anything? No. Okay, well, that's why. It could have worked had you done something. If you have a job, ask for the promotion. If you don't want a promotion, but you want a raise, ask for the raise. I had a client recently who just got herself, she works in my mastermind. So we work a lot more one-on-one. I don't think she's here today, but she has a job and gets paid a certain amount, but she was like, I need more money. I want more money. I was like, cool. So we worked it out, did some frequency shifting, and she ultimately got an extra $30,000 a year, which is pretty darn good for, you know, being at the same company. And then just like that day being like, cool, we'll give you another 30,000. It was frequency work first and then asking for it. And she didn't even ask for that much, right? I've had other clients who, you know, had $65,000 bonuses come throughout the year because they asked for it, they worked for it, and they asked for raises and promotions. So you don't have to have a business, but you do need to do something. Money's not going to fall out of the sky because you sat on your butt and, you know, came to my Lionsgate thing. Okay. Rant over. All right. Oh, I love that you guys are putting in kind of what you want. All right. Okay. I want to answer this one really quick before we get into getting into what you want. So, because it was Stephanie Garcia, she popped in a question that her chest feels heavy, and then she answered me, which is why. And I think this is honestly like a really wonderful answer that is gonna a lot of you are gonna align with. So she says, I don't think I was ready to come back. I never want to come back. I think that's why my chest feels heavy. It's dense here. Literally, it is dense. Not only is our light body encaged in an actual cage of ribs, muscle, tendons, ligaments, we also have gravity pushing against us. So we have our light bodies encased in and around and all over this very human physical body with fascia, with bones, with tendons, ligaments, an actual rib cage caging our heart and chest in. It protects us, yes, and it's very necessary, but it's a cage. And then you've got the force from all directions of gravity holding us together and keeping us grounded so we don't pop off the planet. But it's heavy. And I can speak from experience, having left this world when I had my near-death experience and came back, and I was like, it is so heavy. It is so heavy. So I get that. Now, here's the shift that anybody else feeling the way Stephanie feels of like, I didn't want to come back and I feel heavy, because I know I felt that way for like decades. Like, what am I doing here? How did that actually, I thought I was done. I was in joy. I was in bliss. I was in oneness consciousness in the higher realms. And then I'm a baby and here I am. And then I had to go through all this stuff in my childhood, which is not fun and not good. Right. All right. So I feel like some of you are feeling that way. Yeah. Darnell says, yeah, me too. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, good. Definitely. Yeah. You're not the only one. So I want you to know you're not alone in feeling that way. There's a lot of people who feel that way. One person's like, I'm looking forward to coming back. Hopefully you come back during the higher ages where you get to see where all of this work, in 1,000 years ago, we're like, oh, that's what we did, feel like it's your last time on earth. Heavy. Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. So let's reframe a lot of these thoughts around wanting to not come back. Can I just channel? Because it's so much more funny when I just did the channel. Okay. All right. This is for several of you all at once. You always say you don't want to come back, and then you get all light, and then you get all blissful, and then you're like, no, I'm totally going to come back, because you have to remember this trip back is a trick. It's like a trip to the mini mark. It's like a quick, like, hey, I'm going to head to 7-Eleven in America, or other, what 7-Eleven is. I'm going to just head to 7-Eleven, help some folks out, and then come back. And you get into this frequency of like, oh my gosh, yeah, I'll go do that. Oh my gosh, you want me to go wake up and be a higher realm being, go wake up a bunch of people so that humanity can evolve? Totally. Yeah, I'll help him walk into the golden age. Yeah, totally. Then you get here and you're like, it's just kidding. I didn't really feel like that. I didn't really want to come back because I forgot how heavy it was. And then I forgot who I am as a higher realm being. I thought I was going to come back here with the codes of enlightenment, feeling the constant bliss of the universe. And I didn't. And I have to work to get there when it's my natural state. Are you kidding me? I shouldn't have to work this hard to just be who I am. And yet we do. So I understand how we feel like we don't want to be here because it's heavy. And yet, not only did you choose this, you asked for it because you brought in a higher realm code that will help humanity elevate and move into that golden age that it's trying so desperately to go to. And you hold part of the key. And it's not easy and it's not light. And yet you were like, here, I'll totally come back, bring you all the key, and then I'll head back. The other thing is you're never going to not be somewhere. I've heard this a lot of like, this is my last incarnation. No, it's not. We are infinite beings. You might incarnate in the higher realms like I did and be there for a while, but you're going somewhere. And let me tell you, in the astral realm, in case you don't know this already, or you haven't read my book, and I'm not telling you have to go get my book, but you can get it free on Kindle though. I like that. I wish I could just do it for free. I think I've told you this. I've complained that Amazon increased the price and I don't know how to lower the price on Amazon. I'm like, I don't I want the paperback to be like, a few dollars, not, it's like $7.99 now. And I'm like, how do I lower it? If anyone knows, hit me up. Okay. So I spent lifetimes in the astral realm and the causal realm, the higher realms. And then I went into the realm of oneness consciousness, God consciousness, and then I incarnated here. In the astral realm, there was still a lot of feelings. There was still a lot of stuff for me to work through. It wasn't like, oh, I'm a body of light and I'm in bliss all the time. There was a lot of it, but I got a lot of work done there. I spent my days in meditation. I spent my days connecting to God consciousness and the highest level that I could. And then I remember specifically feeling a lot of the karmic stuff that I hadn't worked out, feeling a lot of the feelings that I hadn't yet worked through, some of my mistakes in my incarnate life, and wanting to work through them. But I couldn't just I remember thinking like, if I could just like sprain an ankle, like that would just like clear up so much of that karma. It would clear up so much of that density if I could just sprain an ankle. But in a body of light, you can't. So what do? You feel it. You process it. You feel it. Here we have physical bodies. You can get a migraine. You can sprain an ankle. Okay, so I've literally, you guys know this, maybe some of you, I've sprained my left ankle 15 times and my right ankle 15 times. And I've torn tendons and ligaments in each one of them one time. So there's a point where I was like, stop, I'm good. No more ankle spraining. I'm totally fine. Let's not do that anymore. Not funny. So there is a point where we get to choose to say, I am willing to go back. And I also want to go back to wake myself up and to wake others up. And when it becomes about waking up others and not just me, myself, and I, and how I feel and how heavy this is, and I know I'm not from here and blah, 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 it gets lighter. If I just sat and thought about where I'm from and the bliss state of the causal realm and the absolute unfathomable love of oneness consciousness with God, and how I'm not there right now, 24 hours a day, which I used to do, it would be really depressing and it would be really confusing. Instead, I've reframed that into cool. That is a reference point. That's a reference point of reality and who I am and who you are. How can I use that reference point to help other people wake up? How can I use the reference point in my story of remembering who I am and who all of you are in order to help inspire you to live the assignment on your soul and wake up those intergalactic gifts? And so that's what I'm doing, because anything less than that is like, heavy. So let's get back to it. Okay. So you're going to incarnate somewhere. Some of you might choose and say, you know what? I think I want to choose to incarnate on a higher light planet. And you can do that. But, and it could be like, 9 million years from now, you're like, I'm going to go back to the, physical realm. It may not be Earth in 9 million years, but there are physical realms too. This isn't the only one, right? So it's just in this moment, we're having that resistance because it's heavy here. When you get through the resistance and stop making it about you, and I'm not saying you specifically to one person, I'm talking about myself. God, in my 20s, right? If my husband's still here, he can attest to this. I was so resistant to being here. And then I had my near death when I was 29, and it was like, oh. And then I was like sick for a decade, so I couldn't do much. Okay. So we get over the idea that we have to get out of here and not come back. Let's get over that. You're going to come back somewhere. You're a higher realm being. You're not going to retire. There's no like planet Florida where you're going to sit and sip cocktails for the rest of eternity. There's not. Even when you become the highest realm being and you're in God consciousness, you're coming back. Look at Christ. Look at Krishna. Look at Buddha. Higher realm beings, way high. And they still came back. And they had to suffer and go through some crazy stuff. They're just like, what is this place? All right. So just a reframe works for that. Okay, now, what do we want? We're here. It is 8-8. It's the 8-8 portal. What are we calling in? Start putting it in the chat. What do you want? Today is massive, like, abundance day. So what are you calling in? I want you to put it in the chat. Tell me what you're specifically calling in. What is that for you? Let me know. I want to hear it. I want to see it. Instagram. I'm also, where are we? I have to find my chat. Where did you guys go? There we are. Here's the chat. Okay. I found the link for the retreat. Some of you asked about that, so I'm just adding that there right now. Okay. Somebody asked about that a while ago for my next in-person, so that's just there for you if anyone wants to check it out. Okay, I'm calling in. Vibrating at my highest frequency, abundance, peace, joy, love, bliss. My husband, unconditional love, peace, and happiness. Peace for all. I love that. The trueness of who I am. I mean, honestly, that's at your fingertips. We make it so hard. The trueness of who you are. It's like you couldn't get closer to it. It's exactly who you are. Calling in your soulmate. Beautiful. Wealth and abundance for the purpose of more independence, financial freedom, health, love, calling and letting go of all that no longer serves me and what's holding me back. Ah, I think you're coming to the retreat. So Sharon, we're going to be doing a lot more than that. Self-love, financial abundance, peace in my household. That's beautiful. Vitality. Oh, I like that, right? Successful coaching business, soul aligned client to community, mentor, divine union. I love that. Love and light to all. You guys are so sweet. Calling in 8-8 abundance, more money from work, investments, house sales, relocation back to Maine, amazing new home with my family, my autistic sons thriving and in their divine flow. There you go, girl. I don't know, you might be a man. There you go. I like this. I like how specific they got. I like how you were like, literally, this is what I want. Susie shares freedom, peace, money. How much money? What is dollar signs? Are you calling an emoji or are you calling in $20,000 a month? Like, get specific. The universe loves to know what on earth you're talking about. Otherwise, you might get somebody just commenting with dollar sign emojis on your Instagram or Facebook post. And you're like, the universe is like, I gave it to you. Get specific. Literally. You're not asking for too much. I mean, you don't have to put it here if you don't want to. It can be private. I don't care. But my point is, like, get specific about what you want. Tuning into the infinite abundance and true love, passion, and fully embodying my purpose and work. I love that for you. Calling in creativity, abundance, and strength around my writing as my book comes out, calling in strength to serve. Onika, you are so strong. What are you talking about? You're already serving. All right. I'm a girl. Yes. Okay. I wasn't sure. You never know. Clarity and direction. Hannah, hi, love. The next level of my spiritual gifts, opening up financial freedom to travel and bringing my gifts to the world, safety, prosperity for everyone, especially those who are feeling unsafe now. Oh, I love that. Hannah came to my retreat last year and literally there was such a, there is so much love on closing ceremony, which was also my birthday. I didn't tell anybody because I didn't want anyone like bringing gifts or cards or anything like that. But like that was how I celebrated my 50th birthday, was at the retreat, closing ceremony. At the end of closing ceremony, the people, the women from Costa Rica who were doing the chanting and the drumming and the ceremonies, like created this whole thing. And it was just like extraordinary. There's a point where I was so emotionally overwhelmed and just like, I didn't even know, I had to go stand next to Hannah because she just radiates love and like this divine feminine peace. And I literally just like hung out and like, there's this whole thing happening around me. People were dancing and jumping and spinning and drumming. And it's just like this whole, and I was just like, Hannah, I just came and sat next to her or stood next to her while like everything was happening. So I can see that happening for you, Hannah. Absolutely. And you're already on your way. Start my YouTube channel. What do you mean start my YouTube? Go do it. Don't call it in. Go get it done. Go start it right now. Lorraine, I think you're in my membership. So I talk to people who I know a little more sassy. What are you waiting for? The people are waiting for you and you're sitting here like, I don't know, should I do it? Can you imagine if I was still in the waiting of like, do people really want to know what it's like in between lives? Do they really want to know? I don't know. We wouldn't be here right now. All right. Oh gosh, everything just spun. Where did everybody go? I'm trying to read as many as I can. Ready to move to the state of Washington. My dream of 20 years. Go. What are you waiting for? You have this one life right now, one life at a time, but make it happen. To become an activist, using my voice for others. Wow, healing the witch wound. Stepping into my power as a leader. Yes, yes. I love that. Calling in what I make in a year in 1 month. Absolutely possible. Absolutely. I've seen it. I've done it myself. Absolutely. Spouse and rekindling romance, more enlightenment, financial freedom. 50, looking good. Well, thank you. 20,000 a month sounds good. That's what I want, so I can enjoy, so my family can enjoy freedom. I love that. Book to be published, finish my book, get going. Deeply connected, inspiring friendships. Oh, I love that. You know, that is so important. I have to say, friendships, people that are on the same wavelength as you, oh, so important. I mean, again, that's why, part of why I have the retreat. It's like these beings from the higher realms. We never find our people. Like we make friends and then we're just like, oh, not quite, not quite. And then you come to the soul party retreat and everybody gets you. And everybody there sees that intergalactic being that you are, and you don't have to hide. Like you get to soar because they see you and they call you up. They're like, oh, I see you and no more hiding. And then I see how big you are. So I love calling in, you know, friendships and relationships like that. Free of all debt. Absolutely. Emily, yeah, home in Lake Tahoe, global impact, 20K a month. Yes, absolutely. You are so powerful. Emily Katie, ladies and gentlemen, I was on her podcast. Go check it out. She's lovely, really powerful healer too. Activate my intuition and connect to it better. Yeah, letting go of grief from other lifetimes that's bugging me all my life, letting go of being a hermit. Absolutely. Sometimes we just command it. Sometimes it's just a matter of being like, stop, I'm done. Because again, that's the parallel you disrupting, going like, oh, remember this time? And you're like, no, I don't freaking remember. It was some other lifetime. No, I don't remember all that. And it's a matter of being like, stop, stop. Everybody just stop, right? To your parallel self. I know we're supposed to be like, oh, compassionate and like, and there's a point where I'm like, you know what? I'm putting me first. I'm putting me, this version of Mariko first before all the parallel versions of me who are freaking out. If I don't do the work and lead myself, the other versions of me are just holding me back and creating chaos and confusion. And there's a point where I'm like, stop. I'm not fixing every shadow, every wound from every lifetime of every version of myself. Go do that work yourselves, y'all. And then here's the catch. I am none of those because I am only one and I'm here now and we're all in oneness consciousness. So I can't do all that. It would distract me from the work I'm actually here to do. All right. Just keeping reading, building my own place to do spiritual speech in Colombia. Ooh, love it. I have to go. Oh, I will see you again. Darnell, I can help with lineage trauma. Yes, she can. Oh, I think she's talking to some person. You absolutely do. She's beast mode with that. Okay. Feel a new path opening. My past current career is clouding it. Let it go open so I can just see my new calling. Yes, I love that. You're just like declaring it. I let it go and open to just being. Yes. So you can clearly see your new calling. No, don't just see it though. Like live it. We don't want clarity without action is like reading a book. Like, that was really cool. I love that story. Create action. All right. Okay. So I have a very big idea of what everybody here wants. So let's go after it. Let's go after it. Let's go after it. I'm seeing more comments. Let's go after it right now. All right. No more confusion. No more. No more letting every timeline disrupt this timeline right now. And honestly, that's what's happening. And that's what I wanted to use this portal to burn all of the timelines that are disrupting you. And it's not like some other intergalactic blah, blah, blah. It's like us. It's me. I'm the problem, right? It's me. It's my other timelines. It's me disrupting myself. So let's thank you. Is it Robin? I think it's Robin. Moth Hollow. I want to say her name's Robin. But I'm not sure. There's a few people in my Facebook group who have like different usernames. And I'm like, I think that's you. Faith without works is dead. Yep. All right. Letting go of generational trauma, karma. Let's go. Yes. Okay. Let's do this. So perfect health and loving relationships. You are perfect health as the soul. You already have everything, including perfect health. You can't be otherwise. Okay. All right. Oh, I love it. You guys are ready. You guys are ready. All right. It is Robin. I thought so. Okay. All right, my loves. I'm ready. Oh my gosh. My face is fogging up. We are definitely burning this down. I don't even need glasses. Just the light bothers me after a while. All right. You guys all hold the frequency of what it is, not that you want, because you don't want anything. You don't need anything. You don't want anything. You have it right now. That's like saying, I really want brown hair and hazel eyes. I don't know. Are they hazel right now? I don't know. What color are they right now? Sometimes they're more brown, sometimes they're more green, but I have hazel eyes and I have brown hair and I'm half Japanese. Can you imagine if I was like, I really want hazel eyes and brown hair and I wish I was half Japanese. Like I so wish I was half Japanese. I am. So when we tell the universe, I really want abundance. I really want perfect health. The universe is like, I already gave that to you though. Like, so now that you have it, you're like stumping the universe, right? Did anybody have kids and the kid asks you for something? Who here is parent? This happens to us all the time. Our daughter will be like, mommy, I really want this. And I'm like, cool, you have it in your room. You have 3 of them. That's kind of what we do with the universe when we're asking for more clarity. I want actually clarity. Okay, we do Gilifog. We want abundance. We want health. As the soul, you have all of that right now. So it's about claiming it and getting really clear about the fact that you already have it. Okay, my eyes need glasses. The light, it has those blue light blockers. That really helps. All right. Okay. I love the ladder. Let's step into this broadcasting financial frequency. Yes, that's it. You're just amplifying 8-8 portal. This is an energetic frequency amplifier. So if we go in there with like, I really want this, then you're amplifying, I really want this. And then you're going to get more of the feeling of, I really want that, which is lack energy. There's lack energy all over the place. You are just spewing lack energy when you're like, I really wish I had, I really want this. I'm calling in that. With that tone, with that frequency of like, oh, I just really want a relationship. I want my soulmate. That all says, I don't have it. I really want 20,000 a month. I really want 10,000 a month. I want 5,000 a month. I'm really calling that in. No, you're not. You're calling in the frequency of the fact that you don't have it. So I did that for years, you guys. So I'm not like, I did that too. Okay. Nothing I say is not something I haven't already done many times over. And I had to learn the hard way. So now we get excited about it. What are you calling in right now? Own it. Don't complain. Don't wish you had it. Don't say, I wish. I know it won't really happen, but we're going to do this anyway. No, you're with me right now. We're making this happen, but I can lead a horse to water, right? I can tell you all the things. You got to come with your energy full. You got to come ready. Now, I've done everything for the past hour to get you ready for this moment. It's an hour and 10 minutes we've been live. I've done everything I can to get you ready and pumped and excited. No lack here, pure love and abundance. Thank you. Thank you, Rick. This is the energy. Book is at the publisher now, finishing up my bestsellers. Yes. Oh my gosh, a spiritual teacher to help people remember who they are. Hell yeah. Love that. Yes, I expand in abundance, success, and love. There you go. She's claiming it. Thank you, Claire. Thank you, Carrie. You claimed it. You claimed it. Instagram, y'all are kind of quiet. What are you claiming? This is about claiming it, not asking. Like, I don't really have it, so I'm going to ask. Like, maybe I can get 20,000 a month. Maybe I can get that. Claim it. What do you want? Claim it as if you already have it. I really want water. Cool. It's right here. Already done. I'm not begging for it. I'm not saying I don't already have it. It's just a matter of the action, reaching out, grabbing my cup, bringing it to my mouth and drinking it. It's like that with everything, with money, with friendships, health. And you guys know my story. I was supposed to be basically like, unable to do anything more than pottery classes because my brain was so injured, so damaged. Well, screw that. I got work to do. Sorry, jiggling things. Okay. My YouTube channel is hugely fulfilling and successful, including financially. Yes, thank you. There you go. I like the reframe. I like how you guys are reframing this. This works for me. This works for you. All right, let's call it in. You guys all get the thank you for everybody who typed in the chat the reframe, because for those of you who didn't, I feel like some people were like, oh, I get it. You know, me talking doesn't always like shift, but community, you guys like being the example and putting yourself out there and typing it and claiming it, that helps a lot because again, the community, you being leading and saying, hey, I'm going to share how to do this. So I really appreciate that. All right. Oh, heck yeah. Claiming my podcast reaches 1 million. Yes. Speaking gigs, helping my parents retire, helping my sister, building my dream home, attending a retreat. Absolutely. Come to the retreat. Let's do the big work. This is big work though. This is big work. All right. Oh, you guys are beautiful. Thank you. Can I just say thank you? You guys really cleared it. You guys really are. Thank you. I love the Soul Party community. When I ask you to get shit done, you really do it. When I'm like, let's clear this, you guys do it. I'm so grateful. You know, there's nothing worse than having to drag somebody along. I ask you to do some work and you guys are like, yes. So thank you. Just tuning in. And I'm like, oh my God, you made it easy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Claim my home in Washington. Yeah, absolutely. Claiming my confidence. You are confidence. Yes, you are confident. You're clear. Absolutely. God, the universe didn't make you anything. God did not build lack. There is no lack. Lack is like a made up word. All right. Okay, I just have to get to this one. I am financially free. What does it take to be financially free? What does that take? Get specific with the universe. You don't have to put it in the chat, but get specific. What does it actually mean to be financially free? Okay. Just with you and the creator. Okay. Best-selling books, ability to use 100% of my brain. Whoa. Oh my God, Brad, I've never seen someone put that in there. Please do that. Remember that movie, Lucy? Do you guys know Lucy, the movie? I think that's what Brad's talking about. I mean, whether he's seen it or not, I was just thinking about that last week too. Like, wow, let's up level our brains. And that's the other thing when I do up levels, you know, coming to the retreat, I turn on the intergalactic device and then we're up leveling at a whole different frequency. It's insane. Okay. I love these gatherings too. Thank you, Rick. I'm glad you're here. All right. I hope to see you at the retreat. I can't remember if you're the one, but there's a few guys who are like, I'm coming next year. I'm like, come. All right. So I want you just to pick the one that's closest to your heart, the one that you're like, no, I really want this. The first in line, what is the first in line that you want? Top of your head, first in line, I want this. Cool. Got that? Perfect. But things move fast. I'm not going to have you overthink it. Please don't overthink anything. All right? All right. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. There are several of you who are calling it in, but you don't actually believe in yourself. I cannot do the work for you. You claim it right now between you and the creator. I believe in myself. I believe in myself as much as the creator believes in me that I can do this. The audacity that you have to ask for this, absolutely claim it. If you're willing to ask for it, you are worthy of it. You are able to receive it only so much as you allow yourself. And there's several of you who are asking for something, but you don't really believe you're going to get it. It's not going to work. I cannot do the lifting for you. I can call it into your frequency. I can anchor it into your frequency. I can do as much as I can to just magically make things happen. But if you don't believe in it, I cannot believe in it for you. Okay? You feel me? Lots of love to you, but I got to tell you the truth here. I'm not here for entertainment. I think I put that in my email. I'm not here to entertain you. Don't watch me. We are interactive. This is a community. We are chatting with each other. And I'm going to tell you the truth. I don't know who you are. There's several of you. It's not one person. There's several of you who want to be here. You want so badly to call it in, but you don't believe in yourself. So let me get the answers because there's like a lot of you. So what do they do when they don't believe in themselves? These people right here, right now, these souls that I'm speaking to, that you're telling me, you're calling them out, whoever they are in the world, all around the world, who are not who they are, but like, what is their first step in believing in themselves? They want to call this in. They're almost desperate for it. And yet there's something in them that doesn't believe in themselves. We've cleared the timelines. Okay. The short answer is the desire for the thing you're calling in would not be there without God having planted it within you. So if you think you're unworthy of it, that's also the same thing as saying God is unworthy of telling you to do it. Is God truly unworthy of putting this desire in your heart and soul? So instead of it being all about me, I don't believe in myself. I don't know this is really, I know, I've been there. God, creator, the universe, divine mother, whatever you call it, doesn't matter. Put this idea, planted this idea inside of your mind, your frequency, your heart, and your soul. Not just one level, but like all levels of you, wanting this for you. So in essence, the idea of what you want didn't even come from you. It came from creator. Can you trust that? Can you trust that this good idea, this good desire you have did not come from your human ego, but it came from a higher source, and that you are absolutely meant to claim it and allow it to be birthed into your life right now? Can you understand? Can you conceive of this idea that this beautiful thing you want to do, this version of yourself, you know who you're meant to be, the thing that you desire was not born out of your own egotistical human mind, but it was born from a higher source saying, I'd like to give this to you. This is yours. Hey, you forgot this. Hey, you left this at home. Can I give this to you now? Oh, hey, by the way, this is yours. You want to take this now? Can you come by? I'll come by. I'll come by and drop this off. Cool. I'll meet you here. I'll meet you on the 8-8 portal with Mariko. Mariko is going to be chatting with you. I'm going to drop this thing off because you left it at home the last time you incarnated. And, you're going to need this. Can we understand that the thing that you want has nothing to do with you? I don't care if it's $20,000 a month in a beautiful house in Lake Tahoe. It has nothing to do with you. That causal energy, that causal idea, it's a higher frequency than your human form. And if you're calling it in, if you're feeling it, say yes. Cool, thank you. Oh my gosh, I forgot that. I forgot the $20,000 a month. I forgot my house in Lake Tahoe. I forgot my best-selling book. Oh my gosh, did I forget my podcast at home when I incarnated? Thank you for dropping it off. I'll take that now. I forgot peace and love and joy. Oh my gosh, I'm always forgetting things. Thank you so much. I forgot the love of my life. I forgot my soulmate. Oh my gosh, I'm always leaving that person everywhere. I cannot go anywhere. I just leave things. Thank you so much, universe, for dropping that off. Thank you for meeting me here on the 8-8 portal with Mariko so she can remember for me and channel this message so I could take it. Do we understand how silly we're being? Do we understand? Okay. I feel like you guys got that. That was fun. Okay. Mila, ooh, wow. Thank you. You guys are so good. I ask you to do the work. You do it. You do it. You do it so fast. Thank you. Oh, that makes my job fun. You guys are so fun. Oh, I can't wait to work with you guys in person. It's so fun. Okay. Oh, phenomenon. Yeah, I remember that movie. Ooh. Oh, excuse me. Clearing. I gag when I clear. Oh. Doing some big work today. Mi la nikra samokro. Hang with me. I know some of you are like, whew, this is hard. This is hard. This is a lot. I go deep. I don't hold back. Just because it's a free live doesn't mean I'm holding back. It just means I only have so much time today. Mo krovina lethni laha samokro. Versus like, working with me longer. Vamokunina lethne samokroshtina lethniknaha. Ah. Ah. Opening that beautiful light around you to be able to hold more, do more, be more. Mila, stretching that out. Taking that one thing, remember that one thing, the first thing you really want, pulling that in. Pulling that all the way in, anchoring that in. Letting that reverberate around your frequency to where it is your frequency. You are an energetic match for the thing that you desire. It can't be otherwise. Of course, you are a magnet for the thing that you want, for the person you're meant to be, for what you're calling in. Okay, what's next on your list? Some of you had a few things. You had the main thing, that big thing, that like, I want this now. And then you had a few other things. So let's call in the few other things, not one at a time, just all at once. Here we go. It's like being in a room full of people talking all at once. It's kind of fun. All right, here we go. Anchoring all that in. Bending around the time, moving into the future, aligning all those people listening to this in the future timeline. They're not on the live, but they're here with me live, and I feel you doing the same for you right now. Beautiful. Hey, we have what we want. You are the being that was chosen to have this, chosen to have the desire to want this. Let's amplify it. Okay. Hey, to pause. Some of you asked for clarity. Can we get more specific? Clarity is like, you're going to end up like our buddy Brad, who's like literally like, I want to be like that movie Phenomenon where he's using 100% of your brain. You're not all meant to do that. I mean, I think we are absolutely meant to do that, but not in this lifetime and not everybody here. So when you start to get like, I just want clarity, can we get really specific? Clarity about what? Because I'm about to drop it in and some of you are going to feel completely mentally overwhelmed and exhausted. Clarity about what? Clarity about work, clarity about your soul assignment, clarity about family, clarity about what? You don't have to type it in the chat, but I want you to like think about that because as I'm about to drop it in, the universe is like, they need to get really clear because just general clarity. Oh, isn't that beautiful? I'm just such a clear person. What does that even mean? Clarity of what? Get specific. Okay. Call it in, voice it out, just internal in your own mind. Clarity on what? Purpose, gift, job, relationship, marriage, friendships. Clarity on what? Where to live, what your book is about, what your work is about. Clarity about what? A lot of you asking for clarity. Perfect. All right, here we go. Calling in clarity. Just moving a little gentler with some of you. Some of you don't have a way to put it. It really what you're looking for is clarity on who you are as the next level version of yourself. And it has to move very gently. Okay. Like a gentle wind moving through you. And then for those who are ready to move a little faster, the idea is the clarity, the purpose. Beautiful. Just activating this clarity. Activating you to be able to attract what it is you're calling in this beautiful magnetic portal. Feeling that magnet all around you, amplifying your desire and calling it in like it's already here. Like it's even silly you have to ask. Beautiful. Just breathing that in, breathing this light in. There's a lightness, a frequency, almost a tingling, almost like a little glittery light around you, just breathing it in and out. Beautiful. All right. Okay, perfect. Go ahead and take in another deep inhalation. And as you exhale, just imagine or feel that sort of tingly, sparkly light around you, breathing it in, exhaling it out, pushing it out all around you, like it lives there now. This beautiful light. It's not really glitter or sparkles, but it's so bright that it feels like it is. Just allowing it to be there, amplifying the abundance around you, amplifying your ability to call in what you desire. And so it is. Take in one more inhalation, exhaling, expanding that light all around you, feeling that light move into your heart, filling you with love, joy, peace, excitement, enthusiasm, clarity. And when you're ready, go ahead and open up your eyes and come back into the room. How are we feeling? How are we feeling, Instagram? How are we feeling, everyone on YouTube? I feel great. That was fun. Beautiful. I know it takes a second for the chats to come in. Feeling light. I'm so glad. Yeah, me too. I feel really light. You're welcome. You're welcome, Jeanette. Content. Oh, I love that. I do too. Amazing, lighter, much better. Thank you. You're welcome. I feel peaceful. Good. Great. Oh, wonderful. Oh, gratitude. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Very light and calm. Yeah. So much of this just gets in our way, right? So much of this stuff, parallel lives, ourselves, other people's projections of who we think who they think we should be. All of that just gets in your way. It's not who you're here to be, right? Feeling the lion energy, right? Yeah, it was fun. I was feeling it too. I was a little feisty. Don't mess around. You're welcome. All right. I want to open up some questions. I can't get to every single person, but I want to find out, what are you thinking? You have any questions for me? I'm going to answer a few here. Or on Instagram, if you want to type it in the chat on Instagram, please do. You're so welcome. Oh, you're feeling super excited. I love that. Yeah, it was fun. It was powerful, feeling a bit tired. That's normal. Yeah. I can feel the frequency of certainty and fulfillment. I love that, Rick. And especially with your book coming out. Yeah. I mean, get ready, right? It's a lot when your book comes out and like so many people are suddenly like they're focusing on you. It's intense. Yeah. Oh, I love this. Look at this. I honestly feel like I have everything I have been waiting now. Sparkly, smiley, divine. I feel that my new life starts now. Ooh, thank you, Ronnie. That's beautiful. These are always so powerful. Thank you for doing this. You're welcome, Rick. It's a pleasure having you here. You're welcome. Any questions? I love all the thank yous, but I want to know. I want to answer a few questions if I can. Thank you, Instagram. I want to know what questions you may have. Okay, now some questions are coming in. Good. Just pop this so we're not crooked. Okay. All right. Can you tell me if I'm supposed to work in galactic light codes with people? All right, let me answer that. I mean, you were made to be. It's kind of like, sorry, your guides are hilarious. They're giving me hilarious, like, is a toilet paper roll supposed to hold toilet paper? Is a napkin holder supposed to hold napkins? Is a fork supposed to be used to eat? Like, it's really, they love the, am I supposed to? Literally, you're made to do this. So yes, you are supposed to. But your guides are really funny. The first thing they were showing was like the toilet roll dispenser. You know, you have to pop the dispenser, the little tube, and then you put the toilet. They were like, is that made for toilet paper? Like, duh. Yeah, your guides are really funny. Oh my gosh. Yes. Short answer, yes. And stop acting so human. Gosh, of course you're meant to. What a silly question. Thank you. You called me out in the first. Good. Oh, first part of, and then explanation on the divine seeding of the desire. Good. Trusting myself. Beautiful. Oh, I'm glad you were super excited when I reminded you of what you forgot, right? It's like, hey, you forgot this. You forgot your soulmate. Oh my God, I'm sorry I left that. See you in San Diego. Oh my gosh, Rick, I want you to come. Oh, by the way, Rick, I don't know if you signed up, but I forgot to tell you guys, the first 5 people to sign up, today get a free half-hour call with me. Now, my calls are not cheap. If anyone's ever looked at my pricing for what a one-on-one call is, it's $777 generally. So the first 5 people get 30 minutes with me for free. My team and I will keep track of who the first 5 people are. And we will reach out and you will get a 30-minute Zoom channeling, Q&A, whatever it is you need, like light code clearing, business strategy clearing, whatever that is. It's up to you. Whatever it is, you guys get, the first 5 people get a free 30-minute, whatever you need call with me. Again, if you have business, if you need clearing, whatever that is, light codes. So just so you know, Rick, if you've already signed up, we get to work one-on-one before the retreat. Okay, let me, and the retreat link is pinned to the top of the comment. So hopefully you guys see it. Okay, let me get to more questions. I love this part. I love my community. I can't wait to hug you guys in person. Seriously, I can't. It's epic. All right, I feel my chakras realigned. Okay. Get specific. I don't do general, get specific. Can you tell me about this language that is so beautiful? Light language is a frequency from the higher realms. In my experience, I spent an entire lifetime in the frequency, in this circle of higher beings, and we were all speaking different light languages, and that's how I can hear so many at once. It is a frequency of, I'll tell you what, I use it to manifest, I use it to heal, I use it to clear, I use it to communicate. It is a higher realm frequency of of all of that, not just communication, but action, purpose, clarity, all of it, all of it. And I speak many, many different ones because I open people's light languages, especially at the retreat. I literally go around the room and I walk around the room. That's why we keep the room small. It's a big room, but we keep the room small. And I put my hands on you for the Astral Therapies. I'm walking around. I spend most of the time walking around barefoot the whole retreat. I'm walking around. People, if you've come to the retreat, you're welcome to share your experience. But I walk around in the room. We're inside, we're outside, we're up, we're down. We're not sitting the whole time. And this is a 4-day retreat. Last year's was 3 days and it was about the same cost. And this year I've added another day and I didn't really up the cost because I don't want to. I just want you there. Like however I can get you there, I want you there. So I'm walking around the room. I get to put my hands on you, open up your light language, open up your gift. You know that on switch that I said that some of you have this intergalactic device. I get to turn it on and tell you what to do with it. Download then, because that's not enough. Because you know me, I like to just, I mean, look at us. We're just like, anything else I can do for you? Like, let me help you. Then the people who are meant to be there in the room, there is a new code, a new gift, a new frequency that humanity has never seen before. And then I download that into you. So that not only did we open up and activate that intergalactic device, that new, it's not really new to you. And you know what I'm talking about. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? You have something in you. You have something special about you and you can't put words on it because there are no words. I call it intergalactic device. I call it an extra higher realm energy system beyond the chakras, beyond just the clairs, clairvoyant, omniscient, clairvoyant, clairaudient. Like that's not necessary. This is something different. So I turn that on. And then once it's on, I download something the planet hasn't seen. That's only you. Nobody else in the world has it. So that's what happens when I get to work with you in person. And there is light language there. Okay. How can I learn to heal me and heal others? A lot of it's just an innate thing that you do. So for me, my path, I went to school. I'm big on going to school for something. I myself teach a light language activator certification course. My people graduated. They graduated a while ago and I'm a little behind, but I'm sending out their certifications in the mail. So I have a certification program. If you're interested, I will start the next one next year. I'll be talking about it at the retreat. I'm not going to, working with me, how do I put this where I don't sound like I have a big ego? I've learned the hard way that I have to have extra discernment on who I work with in person and who I work with one-on-one, who I work with in a course. And so far, the programs that I run, you guys don't, they're hidden. They're like, I talk about them at the retreat. So I have a mastermind I'm running right now. I'm opening up new modalities. People are trademarking and doing new modalities that the planet has never seen. So I have that going on. I have a light language activator certification course that I do, but generally people, again, I don't want to sound egotistical, so please don't take this the wrong way, but I have to know you and know that we're the right fit. And then the invitation comes. So people will be invited at the retreat. They'll learn about all the things that we're doing. I have my Soul Priority membership. People hear about things there. And then, yeah, my email list. I might talk about it in my email list, but am I just like advertising it to the public? No, no. But yeah, if you want to learn how to heal through light language, you can email me and I'll tell you about that, or make sure you're on my email list. To do that, you go to my website and you get the free download and then you're on my list. Okay. Sorry, I was just about to answer one and then everything switched. Okay. I just have to find the ones that are pulling me because I honestly, I was about to, everything moves so fast. Okay. How do my guides prefer to communicate with me? John, you crack me up. I think you're the same, John. John, that's going to make a movie for us, a IRL movie. I hope that's you. No, this is a good question because a lot of people have this question. So here's the thing. We have guides that we're born with. We have like the guides I was born with, they're hilarious. They were so funny. Actually, they were really calm. And then okay. As our frequency upgrades, a lot of times we get new guides. So we have guides that communicate with us in one. I'm not kidding you. In my early 20s, I will swear to you, they communicated with me through fortune cookies. I mean, the fortune cookies I got might as well have had my name and like other names on there, specifically what was happening. And I was like, this, I would be out with friends and I'm like, and they're like, oh, that is weird. Right. And so they did things like that. A lot of it was intuitive. A lot of it's just this inner knowing. For me, I'm clairaudient, clairvoyant. So I hear, I see, I feel. It's been in the past through dreams. The way I like to communicate with them now, because I have some memory issues. So I write in my journal and I write back and forth with them so that when I'm done, I have like what they wrote so I can remember it. So there's different ways that your guides will communicate with you, and it's going to change as I upgraded my system, as I've energetically upgraded my frequency, integrated more of this higher realm energetic system within me. They're not as funny. They're very fast. It's just higher realm intergalactic beings. They're straight to the point. They're not funny. They don't goof around. They don't mess around. That's why I have so much fun with some of your guides, because they're funny and mine aren't like funny anymore. It's just very like doop, 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 doop. So it's always going to change. How do my guides prefer to communicate with me? How do you prefer to communicate with them? They're pretty open. They're pretty like, come talk to me. So let me just tune into that for you, because I feel like I'm answering a few people's questions. Well, okay. It's like the obvious is obvious and they're waiting for you to take the next step. Like you already know what they want. And then they're like, could you do that and come back to us? Or could you say yes and ask more questions about it? So I hope that helps. Okay. Is my soul's purpose a healer? Cindy. Our soul's purpose, honestly, is enlightenment. So if anybody asks, like, what is my soul's purpose? Enlightenment. That's it. That's the end game. Enlightenment. There's nothing else to do. How do you want to use your higher realm frequency to help Earth move into that golden age? That's like, what do we want to do now that you recognize you're a higher realm being? Now, what do you want to do that sounds like fun that would help people? Because your soul's purpose is enlightenment, oneness with God, remembering who you are as the infinite soul. That's the only thing you're here to do. So what do you want to do? Knowing that, remembering who you are. Yes, you heal. Is there anything else you want to do that's fun? Just because you are a healer and you can do it, you're not trapped. You can do other things. How many different variations of healing? What does healing look like? What does it mean to you? Is it just healing? What is healing? Is it art? Is it sound? Is it music? Like, what is it? Go explore that. Okay. Just reading so many. First five. Yes, first five. First five to like the first five people that sign up for my retreat will get a free reading with me, for a free 30-minute intuitive reading, channeled message, cosmic download, clearing, business strategy session, whatever you want. Okay. This is fun. Hi, my name is Paulina, and I would love to receive a message from my guides. Paulina, your guides are just like so loving. I feel like you could have like a little tickle fight with them right now, and they're just so tickled. I mean, that's what, like the message I'm getting is like, we're so tickled by her. We're just so happy with her. Get specific, like, okay, what message? Like, they're just like, you're doing great. You're amazing. Like, I wish you could see us. I wish you could see yourself the way that we see you. I wish you could see God the way, or God, I wish you could see yourself the way that God sees you. Like, you are magnificent. You are adorable. And I don't mean adorable. They're just, these are their words. Like, they just love the heck out of you. If you want to just know one message, without like a specific question, they're just like pouring how delighted they are. They're just so, you are a delight. Things aren't always happy, heavy. Things aren't always happy, happy. Sometimes heavy, sometimes it's rolling, but they are so incredibly delighted by you. Okay. All right. Just seeing. Oh, thank you, Hannah. Her retreats are magical. It was magical having you there. That's an interesting question. What is my gift that I can offer better than anyone else? So it's not really better. It's really like so uniquely you that you're not in competition with anyone else. Like I just do me. I am not your, I don't know what the typical spiritual teacher is, but I'm not the I'm not your typical polished, quiet, serene, peaceful, talking like angelic spiritual teacher. No, I cuss, I call you out, I tease the hell out of you, I flip your world upside down, I shake you loose, I send you on your way and tell you to stop effing around and go make some money and change the world. I do it all from a spiritual alignment because I'm just being me. I don't have time to put on a show, and me being anything other than me is putting on a show. I'm not here for entertainment. So when we think about that question of how can I do something better than anyone else, be authentically, unapologetically your badass self. That is the thing you can do that no one else can do. Go step fully into your confidence. This is for a lot of you. This is not just Melanie. Step fully into that aligned confidence of who you know yourself to be. Be totally unapologetic about it, totally out there, and then go be that. Now, once you are that, what sounds like fun? What do you want to do with that? Are you creating a business? Are you just like being that with your friends and family, your job? I don't care, whatever it is. Be that walking through the grocery store. Be unapologetically you all the time. That's what you can do that nobody else can do. I am unapologetically this type of spiritual teacher. And look, there's a bunch of you following me. There's a bunch of you that follow me online. We get to come together here. We get to come together in person. I'm speaking at the Next Level Soul Mastery Summit next month. I know some of you are signed up for that, so I get to see you there. I don't know what other spiritual teachers are doing and how they're acting. I really don't know. I just think of like from my 20s and what I thought they had to be. And now I'm like, whatever. It's not who I am. I can't be that. I can just be me. Okay. So that's what you guys can do. All right. Am I meant to be a spiritual leader, teacher? I'm hearing yes, and also lead yourself first is the short answer. You always deliver, over deliver. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh gosh, everything just flipped again. Wow, everything. I don't know if that happens to you. Do you see this thing just moving really fast? New to your channel, video popped up. Oh, that's so cool. Welcome. Foxy Mama is your name. Let's see. I'm doing a Q&A if you're just joining me right now. This is an interesting question, Cora. I've never received energy healing hands-on, but feel like I need to be a hands-on healer. Does that make any logical sense? Is my higher self drawing me to this? I feel like this is answering for a few of you guys. I've never received hands-on, but you are a hands-on healer. You guys, hands-off healer, hands-off. Did you guys not feel me? Cecilia in Italy, if you're still there, did you not feel me? Where are you in the world? I can't actually, I'm like, the comments are kind of low. Or there we go. You can feel me even though my hands aren't on you. Is it amplified tremendously when my hands are on you? Yes, because I can tap in on such a deeper level when you're in the room with me. And I can get a rush. It's like a rush of downloaded information in the moment, clearing stuff in the moment. Darnell, I felt you. Yes. So you can be a hands-off healer while feeling like you're a hands-on healer. Absolutely. There's no rules. This universe, there's no rules. Any rules you think you're playing by, there's no rules. All right. All right, just trying to get through some other people. Okay. Astro Cat, yes, take the class. Wait, Lena, sorry. My name is Lena. I'm interested in taking a course in Akashic Records to help myself and others, but wondering if that is part of my calling. Before I even finished reading it was like, yep, take the class, take the class. I think you answered that or asked me that earlier somewhere. I ran across it and feed flipped really quick. So I'm glad you asked again. The answer is get educated in it. Don't just jump into it. It's not safe just to jump into things. There's too many people out there who are like, I'm going to be an energy healer. And I'm like, just because you have innate abilities doesn't mean you know what you're doing. There is a way to protect yourself. I've been at this, you guys, this November is 28 years professionally. 28 years. That doesn't include the time that I worked in the neurosurgery trauma intensive care unit and healing was happening without me really recognizing it. This is 28 years of professional healing. There is a lot to learn. And the biggest thing that I teach, well, my students can tell. I wonder if any of my students can put it in the chat. What's the biggest thing that I harped on when I teach you guys about being a healer? I'll see if they answer that for you. But yeah, I would say the big thing for you is, yeah, absolutely. Before you just decide that you're a coach or healer or whatever, like make sure that you know what you're doing. Make sure you know, because you want to be successful too. And there's people out there who have, more experience and are really solid in their education around it too. And you want to be seen as that level of like that you've put in the work to go to school and do your thing. Darnell, you're so funny. Oh my gosh, get a lawyer. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't actually thinking that. That's the first rule of business. I'm not energy healer, but my first rule of business is get a good lawyer. Don't go with your friend's advice of like, oh, just set up like a sole proprietorship because that's what my friend did. Like you want structure around this is a legit business. If you're building a legit business in healing, coaching, whatever, get a good business lawyer, get a good trademark lawyer. Don't just willy-nilly like my friend said to do. Is your friend going to be there in court if somebody comes after you? No, unless your friend's a lawyer. My big rule of thumb is assessment. You need to be able to read your client like a book. You need to be able to see the things they're asking, see the things they're not asking, and see what they want to ask you, but they're too afraid to ask you, all within seconds. That takes practice, skill, and knowing what you're doing as a healer. Yes, it does take the clairs, but it just also takes listening more than you're talking. I talk a lot, but I'm listening on all levels. Okay? You're welcome. You're very welcome. I hope that helped more than one person. I think it did. Okay, let me find some more. I love this part. All right. Lorraine, yes. Do you even have to ask me? You're silly, girl. You're in my membership. So I think you're in my membership. So I'm just going to joke with you here. Obviously. What is it? Okay. Am I meant to get involved? New training new people in life skills in my fave political party in South Africa? Is it just a distraction from my calling and balancing out our masculine and feminine? We talked about this you had a one-on-one call with me. I don't really care about the political party so much as it is the training in life skills and male masculine. That's so much of what you're good at. Who you're doing that with, I don't care, but please go do it. The world needs you. You're cute that you're asking again. I love you. Sometimes we just need like confirmation though. It's like another piece of the idea comes in and it throws us out of whack. And it's like, just keep doing. Don't worry about the variations. Okay. Thanks for answering my question. They told me that before this was confirmation. Oh, I'm so glad we felt you strongly all the way in Italy, right? You can feel me energetically, always connect with you. Yes. Thank you. All right. Okay. This is not a question. Okay. So this is one thing I don't do, but I'm going to do my best. But I'm going to tell you, like, I publicly do not do this kind of work. Who does this? Emily, Katie, you do this. Emily, pop yourself in the chat. Be love, live love. How can I draw to me my intimate, divine love partner? Emily, Katie, I was on her podcast and she literally calls in soulmates and is like, oh, there you go. And I've seen it work with people. I'm like, that's so weird. You had a call with her last week and then you met the guy or you met the girl. So I'm going to give you a broad answer because I don't call in soulmates. I don't. I'm married to mine. But he walked into my office. Like it was so easy. It was like I didn't have to work for it. So how do you do that? It's not a how, it's who you're being. So I'm just going to give you a relationship advice from a woman who has been married and with her soulmate for 25 years. We have a beautiful marriage, beautiful daughter, new puppy. Things are good. You become the frequency of the person. God, how do I say this in a way that is for so many people at once? I would say it's about clearing so much of the noise. Your guides are calling it the SH word, but clearing so much of the noise that you come into alignment with soul. This is who I am, calling in my soul mate, my soul's friend, the other half, and we're going to play this role of reflecting who we are to each other until we begin to see the truth of who we are as the soul in full alignment with the mission, the purpose of full spiritual enlightenment, and not seeking just the thrill, the romanticism, the pleasure. All that happens, especially like in the beginning of relationships, but it happens throughout. Being willing to do the work to go through the dark night of the soul with your soulmate, with your partner, being willing to see the shadow in that partner and love them through it and not leave because things got hard. Being willing to spiritually and emotionally go through the depths of hell and come out more emotionally mature and more emotionally available than you were the day you met. Being willing to fall in love again and again and again because you're going to fall out of love. Why are you going to fall out of love? Because your frequency is going to get out of alignment. One of you is going to get ahead and one of you is going to fall behind. And then you catch up and then you fall in love in a whole new way. And in those moments when you're out of alignment, where one of you gets ahead in frequency and one of you gets stuck, you don't just leave because things got hard and he doesn't see me, she doesn't see me, they don't understand me, whatever. But doing the work to go, we need to find each other in that cosmic grid to align again and again and again. And that's my version of love. It's not just the romantic part. It's not just the attraction. It's not just the fun and the fire and the spice. That's part of it. That's the fun human part. But when you're asking about soulmate, partnership goes so far beyond that. I hope that answered a question to some extent. I don't do the specific job of calling in your soulmate. I know other people do. But I don't actually do that. I don't know how to do that. I've tried. It works a little bit, but that's just not what I do all day. All right. I hope that helps. Okay. Few more questions here. Oh, Nika, you joined me over here. Wondering what my book launch holds for me. My book comes out next year. I feel something, but not sure what. Okay. Oh, wow. Some of my students are chiming in. I love this. Wild Muse, Hannah J. Okay. Let me get to Onika first. Wondering what my book launch holds for me. My book comes out next year. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to channel this. Onika, you're hilarious, girl. You are so powerful. So the question, instead of what does my book hold for me? What does my book launch hold for me? What does your book launch do, serve, create for the planet at large? What do you want it to do for people? For me, when I launched Soul Priority, I wanted to help people. I wanted it to help millions of people around the world. That's why I get so annoyed when they up my prices. I'm like, no, $7.99 is too expensive. Can I make it $1.99? I want this to be accessible to people around the world. And when Amazon just goes on and, increases the price and I don't know how to decrease it, I'm like exponentially more. I don't want people paying the equivalent of like 80 or $100 for my book. So my mission, what is your mission first and foremost? Who are you helping with your book? What do you want to create with your book? For me, I wanted to create a soul priority community. I want to awaken higher realm beings. I want people to remember who they are. And I want to do that for the cost of a book, or maybe they find me on a podcast. I don't know, whatever I can do. What does your book launch hold for us? You tell me. Now, my book comes out next year. I feel something, I'm not sure. The reason is you're not leading, Onika, and you're such a leader. God, you're so good. What does your book hold for us? And what does it mean for the world once we have the frequency of Onika May's book birthed into the world? This is for several of you, several authors. Raise your hand in the chat. Tell me who you like. I see you. I'm not just talking to Onika here. Onika's got a podcast. She's doing big things. So I can talk to her on this level. What does it hold for humanity? Answer me that. Now that's the thing that you're like, I feel it, but I don't know what. You're waiting for us to tell you. You tell us, you lead us with your book, with your following, with your podcast. What does it hold for us? What does it mean to us? What are we going to do? Amazon increased printing costs. I know they did, and I still want to figure out how to make it lower. Okay. I hope that helps. You lead us, you tell us. And then that feeling of, I don't know what's going on, like something's missing, that'll go away. All right. Emily, can you comment so we can connect? Is Emily Katie still here? Got it. Okay, good. I'll put her name in here because her and I did a podcast. So at the very least, you can, look for her because she does do that kind of work. It's pretty cool. All right. I've sent people to her before. It's kind of fun. All right. I'm looking for more. Oh, have to run. See you in San Diego. I have my spot. Always great to join. Always great joining you. Rick. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's so fun, Rick. You are probably gone by now. But that's really exciting. I get to do a one-on-one call with Rick. I don't know who else has joined me. But like I said, the first 5 people, I guess now the first 4 people, unless more people have joined in, but the first 5 people to reserve their spot at the Soul Priority Retreat this October, get a free 30-minute call with me. My calls are generally $777. So that's a large bonus for you guys. Anything, any questions, downloading new codes, clarity on your business, scaling, whatever it is you need, you get 30 minutes with me for free. So the next 4 people, unless other people, maybe it's 3 people by now, I have no idea. All right. Let me see. Here's another one. Is Kundalini awakening necessary? I think it just happens. I don't know if it's necessary or not. Mine's been sort of awake since my 20s. But here's the thing, interesting question, because I remember my Kundalini awakening when the liquid gold was going up and down my spine. I had no idea what was happening. I was 23. And then I went into Nirvikalpa Samadhi. No clue what was happening. Nobody was guiding me. I was just like, glow in the dark. But yet I was also awake when I was a child and I hadn't had that experience yet. So I don't know if it's necessary. I think I'm just going to answer from channeling. It's not necessary. The necessary part is you awakening and remembering who you are, whether or not the current in the Kundalini, the current in the spine is traveling up and down and awakened or not. Sometimes we look at things like that as phenomenon. It's just a spiritual experience. Is it fun? Does it feel good? Yeah. Is it necessary for you to do the work and be the being that you're here to be? I don't think so. Is it a bonus? Maybe. Is it necessary to where you can't function and be who you're meant to be without it? No, I would absolutely say no, because nothing can hold us back. See, that's the thing. When we put a condition of we have to have this spiritual experience in order to be the being that we're here to be, that we were incarnated to be, to live the assignment on our soul, that creates condition. And that creates a barrier to you being who you're here to be. And I will tell you 1,000%, when you leave this world, when you take your last breath, you will see there are no barriers. So I'm going to say no. Somebody else might disagree. I don't know. I'm just speaking from my own experience. There are no limits. And we put a limitation of we have to have some spirit. We have to see the spiritual eye. We have to have our Kundalini awakened. We have to have all of our clairs opened. That is conditional. And we live in unconditional love in an infinite universe where anything is possible and we have no limits. So if we have no limits, why do we have to get XYZ done before we can be the being that we're incarnated to be? You know what I mean? I'm thinking no. All right. Oh, everything just flipped. Okay. Oh, Rick, you are still here. Okay, good. Hard to leave. Oh, I'm so glad. Well, I can't wait to meet you in person. I cannot wait. It's going to be so fun. All right. Fabian, what's up? All right. Is there a message from my guides? How am I doing? I love more specific ones, but I see you've been following me for a while, so I'm going to answer that. But like, I love it when you guys give me um like yeah, there's a few that I'm seeing that are more specific. But I'm reading a few more and I'll get to yours too. Daniela Williams. Is that Daniela with 5 kids? My client? Excited to start my work, but is there finally space in my life? How do you find space for all the things? Like, I like that. It's a specific question. And I also know her and I know she has 5 kids. I'm going to say that you are in the becoming of the work. You are literally like journal your days, because your work, we both know, has to do with parenthood. And so I would say you are inside of it now. And so make sure that you're journaling. All right. Space will come, especially when they go to preschool. You know, when you've got all of them in school for at least a few hours, you will have space. But when you've got, 5 kids under 6 years old or whatever it is, it's a lot. That's a lot, but you're in it right now. Okay. Fabian, where are you? Where are you, buddy? Okay. Is there a message from my guides? How am I doing? I hope you're still here. Okay. Okay, so because you've been following me for a while, I'm going to just be really honest with you. Because I feel like you know my work. It is so time for you to step fully into an authentic version of yourself. And I feel like part of you is hiding behind a version of you who's very practical, who's very polished, who's very like fits in the world. And then there's this wild part of you. There's the real part of you. There's like the soul, the spirit, the fire, that gifted part of you who you are hiding and maybe even diluting when you do let it out. And so if there's a message is like, be all of you. Be all of you. Don't hide who you truly are. Don't hide your gifts. Don't hide your message. Don't hide your frequency. Just be you. Don't just it's time. It's time to be fully you. I talked about being unapologetically you, and it's time to be unapologetically you. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm seeing Emily Katie 88 in the chat. Oh, good. I'm glad somebody's seeing her. Emily, people are looking for you, so type something in there if you're here. Okay. And then I think I have one more question that's here. Mark, I know my mission, but others aren't in place. How can I deal with my impatience? I'd love more specifics on that. So I'm guessing that your mission is a collaboration with other people. That's what I'm guessing. That what's your name? What's up? Mark. Are you still here, Mark? I know my mission, but others aren't in place. How can I deal with my impatience? Okay. Are you still here, Mark? If you are, type something in the chat, because I could use a little more. I could use a little more. Tell me a little bit more. I'm going to answer somebody else's really quick, and then I'm going to see if you type something in the chat. All right. How would my guides like to connect with me? I'm ready to take another step forward. Okay, Mark, give me more details about that. Are you collaborating? Is this a business thing? Like, what are we talking about exactly? Because I like to give you more exact. I could do a channel message like I just did for Fabian, but like, give me more. I like more. And hopefully, Fabian, I gave you what you needed. I think I did. All right. How would my guides like to connect with me? I'm going to tell you what I told John earlier. If you were here for John's, how do you want to connect with them? Your guides are all ears. What are they already doing to connect with you? It's probably fun. What are they already doing? And how do you want to connect back? It's not that they're not talking to you. You're waiting for something bigger. And sometimes it's just so obvious, we miss it because it's like, it's so obvious. So how do you want to connect with them? What sounds like fun? For me, you guys know I journal. I also just download really quick. I do a lot with light codes at night. For those of you who have come to my retreat or done the light language activator, you know how I work with codes and talk really, really fast. I have causal conversations. So it's channeling the frequency. It's so fast. It's just like instantaneous. So I don't feel like I'm channeling, but it's the only word we have for it, really. So like what, how do you want to do that with them? And they will connect with you. Okay. Make sure it's fun. And it doesn't have to be funny. I just mean something that like you enjoy. Okay. Doesn't have to be a chore. All right. I believe there is another to work with, a partner where we both help others progress. Oh, okay. So you haven't even totally started that. Oh, I just saw somebody else join the retreat. It just popped up. So congratulations. I didn't quite see your name really fast, but you get a free call with me. So super excited. Okay. Mark. I'm going to just channel specifically for you. Okay. There's several other people here and on the replay that need to hear this. So thank you. Such a good question. Okay. I believe there is another to work with, a partner where we both help others progress. Okay. Oh, Mark, I feel you, buddy. Honestly, like, not to get emotional, but I feel like your heart is like bleeding for these people that you're like, I literally feel like I could cry. You have so much to give and help. And it's like, I literally feel like I could well up with tears with how much you have to give. And I could feel the pain of you waiting. And brother, you do not need to wait. So let me get you more answers, because when I tuned into you, there was just so much pain. Oh, Mika, you're coming after my own heart. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, well, my team or myself will reach out and schedule your 30-minute call. Really excited about that. So I guess we have, as far as I know, we have 3 more spots, 3 more people who, because it's the first 5 people who register for the Soul Priority Retreat. The link is in the, I think the link is pinned to the chat at the top somewhere, but I can put it here. You guys get a free one-on-one reading with me, 30-minute one-on-one reading. Okay, let me get back to Mark because it's a really good question. Oh, it's like you've bottled up so much of your gift, of your message, of your love, of your purpose, and you're waiting. And I want to just relieve the pressure that you don't have to wait. Like I've been telling you guys, be unapologetically you. Now, I have other people on the Soul Priority team. When I looked at the retreat last year, there was 9 people on my team. 9 people. I had other facilitators. I have women from Costa Rica. I didn't even know who they were. 3 weeks before my retreat, I was facilitating, or doing some facilitation at a retreat in Costa Rica for somebody else. And these women were facilitating a ceremony. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need you at the Soul Priority Retreat. Can you be there in 3 weeks? You want to come to America in 3 weeks? And they check their calendars. And 3 weeks later, I'm flying them out, and they are coming to the Soul Priority Retreat, and they're coming again this year. And they literally play live drumming so much with frequency. So they were part of my team, and now they are part of my team. I've got my breathwork facilitator, Kelly. I've got tea ceremony. I have people that are part of my team, and I could not run the Soul Priority Retreat the way I do without my team. However, I could, and I have run other Soul Priority Retreats with just me, myself, and I. Now my audience has grown, my retreats have grown. It's no longer just like 10 people or 12 people or 14 people. It's doubled in size. However, so I have a bigger team, but I still could do it just on my own. So Mark, let me find you. Okay, I hope you're still listening. Let me just get you a bigger answer, because I feel like this is going to help a lot of people. So you have other people that you will work with in the future, but in this moment and this timeline right now, it's just you, and you're welled up with this emotional answers, you've got clarity for people, you've got so much love and healing and direction and mentorship. Like, I don't even know, I'd love to know what you do, but whatever it is you do, you're holding it. It's like, I mean, I'm assuming you're a man because your name is Mark, but it's like you're pregnant and you're waiting to give birth until you've got people around you, and it hurts, right? Or that analogy that sometimes it hurts more to stay closed in the bud than it does to bloom. Well, you are ready to bloom, and you don't have to wait for anybody else to be blooming next to you in order for you to bloom yourself. So the time is now. You don't have to wait. In whatever way you want to start delivering this love, these light codes, this information, the wisdom that you have, start now. And then, I don't know if we're talking about a business or we're talking about your job, but whatever it is, do it in a way to where when you're ready to invite people to collaborate and join you, the invitation can be there, but you can start on your own today, right now, because you holding this in, it's like, it's painful. It's painful. So start now. I hope that answers enough of what you were looking for. All right. Oh, I thought we were almost done, but then people are asking more questions, so I am here for it. All right. Okay, Nelly, I've been listening to your videos for quite some time now, and I have a hard time connecting when meditating. Is there a message from my guides to unlock this blockage? You're welcome, Mark. I hope that helps. I hope you hear, I feel it. Let it out, buddy. And I've been there too, literally, like intergalactic light code thing. I didn't have a word for it. And I was like, sat with it for 20 years, really my whole life, but 20 years, not knowing what to do with it, not having no words and no language for it. And I just had to start and be, be me. So yeah, just start. Okay. Where are we? Nelly, where are you, Nelly? Here we are. Okay. What is meditation? Honestly, I have been meditating since I was 19 years old consistently, which I told you how old I am. So it's been a while. Meditate every night before bed, sometimes in the daytime too. I've gone through periods where I meditate 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the evening, and 45 minutes in the day. Now my meditations are short and sweet. I connect with the higher realms. I connect with God frequency, and then do some other things, and then I'm done. It's not about how long and all that. It's just about, for me, connecting with God consciousness. What is meditation? Meditation is connecting with oneness consciousness, which is different than concentration. Most techniques out there are about concentration, the breathing, focusing on something, whatever it is, it's a concentration so that you can have a single-minded focus of concentration in order to get into a meditative state, which is oneness consciousness. There's nothing blocking you except the idea that you have to do it somebody else's way. Somebody else said, this is how you meditate. And you're like, that doesn't work for me. I must be blocked. You're not blocked. Their way works for them and it doesn't work for you. So I'm going to invite everybody here, because you are not alone, Nelly. Everybody who feels like, it doesn't work for me. What's wrong with me? And I'm going to invite you to the idea that, I'm going to invite you to the idea that, sorry, I just need to, oh my gosh, Instagram. I didn't realize you guys were asking questions. My husband just let me know. I was stuck on one from Monica a while ago. Oh my gosh. So excited. I'm so sorry. I'm going to get to these questions over here. Oh, I love that. Somehow it wasn't scrolling. You guys, I haven't been live on Instagram in probably like 5 years. I'm not kidding. Okay, let me get back to Nelly. And hopefully Instagram, you guys have this question too, because so many people ask this question. Okay. Meditation is your divine right. It is a state of being that your soul is already at. You're already there. When you wake up and remember who you are, life becomes one constant meditation. You're not having to sit down and do anything. You just are. The focusing helps you get there. But I live in San Diego. I've worked with people who they need to be active meditators. And so I've worked with surfers where their minds are going, but that moment when they drop in, when they're at the top of the wave and they drop in, is when they get this like in their soul. And that is their form of meditation. All the techniques don't work for them, but that moment of dropping in puts them in that state of oneness consciousness. So we have to throw out the idea that meditation has to be the way somebody taught you or the way that you heard it had to be. It has to be the way that works for you, period, end of discussion. Okay? I hope that helps for you guys. Clara on Instagram, I hope you're still here. I'm so sorry I missed so many of your questions. It just got, oh, cancel. I don't know what just happened. Wow, there's a lot here. Let me get back to Clara because I had you here for a second. Let me find you. Uh-oh, where did you go? Wasn't your name Clara? Did I miss it? Here we go. How do I open up my spiritual gifts rather than resisting opening up my third? How do I open up to my spiritual gifts rather than resisting opening up my third eye? You don't worry about all the things that things are called. You don't worry about it. You stop putting names on the need of opening my spiritual eye or opening my clairs and blah, blah, blah. Literally, I work with so many people who their clairs aren't open, but they have an intergalactic gift. So I'm like, can we just get beyond the clairs and the things and the human things? And I'm more interested in finding out if you have an energy system in your body that is beyond what humans have and focus on that. Because if that's the case, I wouldn't worry about the other things. I hope that helps several of you. Sorry, I have to look this whole Instagram. I'm new at this, so maybe one day I'll have a team of tech people who know what they're doing. But in the meantime, I don't. I hope that helps you. I hope you're still here. Thank you for waiting so long. Oh, this is an interesting one, and I don't think I know the answer. I am currently pregnant. Does the soul incarnate at conception, birth, or somewhere in between? Having stayed totally conscious between my last life, everything that happens in between lives, the astral, the causal, oneness consciousness, and then back, I don't remember being in my mom's womb. I just remember being in the baby, like being a baby. Other people do remember their birth experience, which I hear is kind of dramatic for some. So I actually don't know. I don't know. I feel like, well, okay, I'll be honest with you. So I've had miscarriages and I've had souls while I'm carrying talk to me. Are they in my body? Were they in my body or were they in the higher realms just communicating with me? I don't know. I wish I could answer that because that's a really good question. Let me find some more here because I don't want to ignore Instagram. I just didn't know how to use it. Oh, Melissa, I hope you're still here. I've been isolated for 3 years at home, disabled. I've had an awakening, Kundalini. I now understand I have a mission. How do I even begin? My love, I've been there. And I mean, literally, I've been there when I went through so much illness and I couldn't really walk and talk very well. And I knew I had an assignment on my life. I want to channel something for you. And I just want to tell you that you've already started. You are the soul. And I'm going to speak from my own experience of having gone through the period where I couldn't walk and talk. You, the soul, are not disabled. You, the soul, are perfect. And I had to remind myself of that on the days that I could not bathe myself and my husband had to bathe me. I had to remind myself that I am not hurt, that I am healthy, that I, the soul, am whole, even in the midst of what was actually my living reality, which was my husband carrying me to the shower to help me bathe or feed me. So the first part, Melissa, is because you've had the awakening to realize this physical body you're in is you want to take it to the doctor, you want to do what you can do, but remember that you, the soul, are whole. From that standpoint, what is your mission and how do you want to share that? Because there's got to be something. I mean, you typed. So at that, the fact that you typed tells me you could at least write a book. Like, I don't know if you can speak, if you can walk. I don't know. I have people that tell me that they're, paraplegics, and they're typing to me. And I'm like, at the very least, I know that you can write, because if you're typing, you can write. So how do you want to share your soul assignment? It really becomes how, because you're like, I understand I have a mission. How do I begin? The next question that I have for you is, how do you want to? What feels good to you? What feels like I could do this all day? This is fun. Because the only way you're going to get things done is if it's fun. I'm literally the soul loves joy. We love to be happy. And if you're like, I'm going to do it this way, and it's like, oh, I'm going to go back to the grind, it's not fun. For me, having retreats, meeting you guys, and being able to like put my hands in person is so much fun. Like, I just want to live at a retreat like all year long. That's why I opened this up. I didn't want to increase the price, but I increased it by like $100 from last year, but I added a whole nother day. Why? Because I want as many people. It's not about money. It's about like, this is my soul assignment. I want to make it accessible and easy and fun for you guys. It's fun for me. I can do it all day long. So you want to think about what is fun for you. How does that look? And start there. The question isn't starting all the way. It's like, how do I begin? You begin with yourself, of what feels in alignment, what feels like fun, and then start there. Okay. All right. Oh, here you are. Yeah. Okay. Lupus. I can function. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Okay, good. So I get that. Oh my gosh, Yumiko, my cousin from Japan. Oh, this is so weird. That's weird to have family here. But she's my Japanese family. So hello. Okay. Again, that's not my jam. Sorry, somebody on Instagram is asking if I can ask their spirit team when they will be blessed with a baby. It's not the work I do. Who does that? Does Emily do that? I feel like Emily and Fazila. I don't think Fazila is here. She's in South Africa. I have students and I know what they do. I feel like Emily and Fazila do that. So if you want to DM me on Instagram, I have clients that do readings and they tell you that kind of stuff. I don't. There's certain things I don't do. I know I've talked about that. Okay. Fabian, yes, you're right. Thank you. I think that's the tiptoeing around everyone to keep the peace. Exactly. Work, relationships negatively really affects me on a deep level to where I feel it on a physical level. Yeah. I mean, you're hiding. You're wearing a mask, and it's not, I know, I'm sorry. I wish I could tell you that. It's not worth it. I'm going to just tell you, at the end of your life, for all of you hiding, when you take your last breath, you will so regret it. Don't do it. I have taken my last breath twice. So don't do it. Okay. Go for it. This is your chance. This is your life. Go big. All right. Okay. Hannah, can you share what your guides say about why this 8-8 portal is so powerful and what it means for the collective? Sure. Let me just channel that for you. Playtime's over. The 8-8 portal, the Lion's Gate portal in the past, we've used to manifest, amplify, create. Yay, what do you want? Let's bring it in. I did that last year. It was so much fun. I can't believe what I brought in for myself, for clients. I was using that portal like all day. It was so much fun, or all week. This time, the world is in flux. Higher realm beings waking up. Lower realm beings have been awake and doing their work for a while. They are happy little clans. The lower realm beings are creating, all the things they're creating. They're creating all the fun things that lower realm beings feel very cozy at. They're like, let's create war. Let's create starvation. Let's create trafficking. Let's create all the lower realm things that they're like, this is so great. I'm living my best life. Now, higher realm beings, we're waking up. You guys are waking up. It's time to stop playing small. It's not about just amplifying all the goodness. It's about what we did earlier and saying, I'm clearing all the interference, all the timelines that are not aligned with me, all of the static, all of the disruptions and the interruptions and the things that cause me to not be clear, because it is go time for the planet. We are in a crux, and it's time for the higher realm beings to take their place. And just simply amplifying all the yummies and the goodness and the happy is not enough. It is go time. You guys, some of you are hybrid, higher realm beings. You've got higher frequencies within you. You've got a different energetic system within you that we need to turn on and get going. And it's go time, right? We look at all the bad things happening around the world, and it's not time just to sit on our butt and be like, oh, I'm just going to manifest like all the fun things I want to manifest. No. I mean, do that too. Like, go ahead. Sure. Use your powers, use your energy to do that. But what else do you want to do that's really helping set humanity up for the golden age that we're going into? You could set yourself up in your own little happy world and live in your own little happy golden age. But is that really what you were born to do? I mean, no, I know Hannah is not, that's not Hannah's, that is not Hannah at all. But that is what it means for the collective. Why is it so powerful? Because we're not just using it to amplify, we're using it to burn all versions of us, parallel lives that no longer serve, so that we can really get things in order. Hope that answers you. What specifically should I focus on today? Feeling so much into the big move, retreat center, investing, etc. Again, today was about, I don't know if you've been on the call since the beginning, but today was really about burning all the versions of yourself from different timelines that are really not in alignment with who you are and who you were born to be. So that when you do amplify what you want, there's no interference, there's no static. It's pure. And we did that earlier in the call. I actually went through the entire thing and energetically did that. So if Teresa, if you missed that portion of the call, go back and listen to it, because I went through that for like the first hour and 10 minutes. So, all right, let's see if there's more questions. Nope, I think we're good on Instagram. Hoping to find my tribe. I think did you sign up for the retreat? I think, is that you? I can't remember. I've seen somebody else that just signed up for the retreat. So we have 2 spots left. As far as I know, I could be wrong, but I think we have 2 more spots left. So the next 2 people who decide to jump into the retreat today, get a free 30-minute call with me, energetic blueprint downloads, scaling your business, channeled message, whatever you want. Again, it's free, 30 minutes. My normal price is $777. So it's a massive bonus if you're feeling called. Again, this is not just for anybody. This retreat is about calling in the higher realm beings who are meant to be there. Again, so I can turn on that intergalactic light, that extra energy system in your body, and give you the downloads that you are here to share with the world. And if it's not calling you, don't come. Like literally, there's limited spots. I keep it very intimate, very personal. I'm walking around the room. I'm having my hands on you throughout the 4 days. And if you really feel called to come, get in the room. This is your time to be there. Like, it is literally go time for you. Okay. This is about you coming home, coming into the beings, the higher realm beings that you have been looking for. The people that meet there have created lifelong friendships. There is a sister brotherhood. Unlike anything I've seen. It is so special. It is so special. Okay. So if you're feeling called to come, please do. I put the link in there. And again, the first 5 people that come get a free 30-minute reading, a 30-minute channel, whatever it is that you need. Just let me know and we'll go for 30 minutes. Okay. And next steps I can take toward creating my own center of healing and community. I don't know where you're at right now. I think that in general, Maya, I would say, again, step 1, become the person that embodies the frequency that is leading this community or retreat center, or center of healing. You become the frequency first. It's not about creating and bringing the people together. You've got to fully embody your message, who you are, the frequency. And then from there, you start building community. The easiest way, the quickest way right now is online. So I would say start, an online community, whether that's on YouTube or Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all of the above, whatever you want, and start getting out there with your message of whatever that is. And But, a lot of people do that without owning their frequency, without fully stepping into their frequency. And then they wonder why it didn't work. It's because they didn't unapologetically fully embody the frequency of the next level version of themselves. And without that, you don't call in that many people because you have to embody it, and the universe knows whether you're embodied or not. So that's really the first step for any of you who want to build a community. You want to embody it. Okay. And that's, again, at the retreat, you are going to leave embodied. I don't mess around. I mean, we're here 2.5 hours in. I don't mess around. When you are with me and we are together and you're in the soul party community, I do as much as humanly possible from the time we start until the time you leave, so that you leave there not knowing the next level version of yourself and knowing your plan, but actually fully being the person that is now doing it unapologetically. Everything shifts and you are now that person. And we do it in a small amount of time, just 4 days, instead of taking years to figure all that stuff out. If you have business questions, great, ask them. We have a lot of time for questions. We have these fireside chats we do where you can just literally ask anything that you want to ask, whether it's business or energy or whatever it is. And I just sit there in live real time and sit next to you and just answer all your questions. So there's a lot of personal one-on-one time. It is a retreat, but I do try to make it feel like you're in my living room. And it's at a very special place. We're on the water. There's a grass area we eat at. There's a beautiful room. It's in San Diego, so it's very special. So I look forward to everybody who's signed up. I've seen quite a few. I think we might have one more spot as far as people who get the free one-on-one call with me, because I think I saw someone else just signed up. So there is still time. So again, the first 5 people that signed up get a free call with me, which is a big deal because I will download everything that you need right now to get you prepared for the retreat and just get you started on your path before we even get to the retreat. The other thing I do that I guess I didn't really tell you guys is as soon as people sign up for the retreat, I start working light codes right away. You're starting the healing journey as soon as you register. As soon as I see, I mean, not right now because I'm on live, but those who are signed up, I start upgrading your system, your frequency over the next few months until we even get to the retreat. So that when you get to the retreat, I'm not having to upgrade your system once you're there. You're already upgraded and it's go time. I'm not wasting time. Like as soon as you get there, we dive deep. And I do that because I literally start upgrading your system as soon as you join, as soon as you sign up. As soon as you sign up, you're saying yes to me, you're saying yes to the universe. I'm like, cool, we're gonna start working right away. Okay, let me answer a couple more good questions. And then we're gonna call it, I think we're gonna call it because it's been a long time. How do I know if I'm being called to the retreat? Do you feel it? Do you feel like you are a higher realm being? You have something inside that you're meant to share, that you're meant to be, and you don't know what to call it. You know you're here for something more and you don't know what it is, but you're ready to explore it. If so, that's me calling you to the retreat. If you're like, I know there's something more and no, I'm not ready and I don't want anyone to know what it is, then don't come because it'll overwhelm you. Yeah. Mark, thanks again, Mariko. I used AI to formulate a startup plan. I'll update you the next YouTube live. Awesome. That's wonderful. And you're welcome, Maya. Okay. I know I'm a hybrid higher realm being. Could you channel a message from my guides for my work here at this time and space? Ooh, Jillian, that sounds like fun. Jillian is on Instagram. Hope you're still here. That sounds like fun. All right. I think this is probably the last question because I don't see anything on YouTube happening and we're going 2 hours and 40 minutes now, which I'm not looking at the clock. It's fine. But like, I feel like some of you might have to go. But maybe you don't. And we're just sitting here for a while. There's still quite a few people live with me. All right. All right. Let me just see what they have to say. Yeah, it's really beautiful. You have this extraordinary light in you. It's like blinding. It's like this blinding, kind of shaped like a flat star that goes in all directions, like a beam, but like a circular beam, but it's shaped like a star and it's so white. It's almost silver. I mean, it's blinding. It's beautiful. So there's your intergalactic structure, your light. And what else is your question? I'm kind of getting lost in the light here. Oh yeah, channeled message from them. Okay. And then your question is, oh, just any message. It wasn't a specific thing. Okay. I mean, they're fun. You guys, I loved it. I mean, they're like, get to work. Need I say more? They're like, get to work. You have such a rare light. It's so incredibly bright that there is so much space for it. And yet it will blind a lot of people. A lot of people, it's so bright, they won't be able to see it. But the people who do see it will be called to it. And it's time to get to work. I don't know if you're working already with this light within you. If not, tune into it and start cultivating it, start working with it, start asking your guides what to do with it, how to use it, what's it for, ask all the questions. Start, what's the word? Start formulating a plan with it so that you're not just like shining your light everywhere, but you're like, okay, I know exactly what I'm doing with this frequency, why and how. Okay, get really clear. My battery's dying on what you're doing. All right. Oh my gosh, Lori. Hi. Lori joined. What a gift. Lori Turner. Oh my gosh, she's my assistant. She's my she's my boss. Lori's amazing. Yeah, she just does everything, all the behind the scenes things that I don't know how to do. Okay. Oh, there's more questions. All right. I asked, what am I avoiding that would help me be more in alignment? Good question. What are you avoiding, Gwen? I mean, the first answer is your truth. And I mean that it's not me meaning that, it's guides meaning that in the biggest, broadest sense, like the highest sense possible. They're not putting you down. They're just like level up to your truth, almost like your truth is up here and you're over here, and I don't know if it's avoiding is the right word. But you are out of, let me just channel what they're saying, because I feel like you have several guides, obviously, and they're talking at once. You're out of alignment with the frequency of the highest version of your truth. And it's almost like you're filtering the truth through a funnel to where like we get like the little droplets of the truth, but not the whole thing. And they're like, get rid of the funnel and just let that flow like a faucet. And no more just like dripping truth, but like really open that up. Allow yourself to tune into the frequency of your highest truth and let it pour through you. It's not a block so much as it is that you're funneling it to keep yourself feeling safe by staying, I'm not going to say hidden, but they're saying by really frankly staying small and staying normal. Staying in a place where it feels like a normal pace and a normal frequency, because what you're doing is you're giving it like you're spoon feeding people, but the people who need to be spoon fed need to go somewhere else. Like I don't spoon feed people. If you need a teaspoon or a dropper, there are plenty of other teachers that can move in that way. That's not what I want to do. It's not fun for me. I just like to go, here you go. Here's your truth. Go do it. Right. And so the people who are ready for just like, there you go, they come to me. And the people that need to move at a pace that works for them, that might feel slow to me, it doesn't feel slow to them. They're going to go find the people that are meant for them. So instead of making yourself smaller in order to fit the masses, you want to just get rid of that funnel and let it rip. Okay. I hope that helps. All right. Oh my gosh, there's so many more. Lori, I know you haven't been this whole time, but I didn't figure out that Instagram, I had to scroll to find the questions. So there are all these questions sitting here for so long and this thing keeps turning. Oh, I love it. Watching from Japan. Any messages from my guides? Oh, there's a lot of you asking for questions from your guides. A lot of you. I'm looking at both Instagram and YouTube. Wow, a lot of you. Okay. I can't answer individually like so many people at once. So I'm going to do like a general big one. And I want to read powerful. Thank you. Oh, Jillian, incredibly grateful. We connected at Meant for Magic in Arizona last year and I had a beautiful, powerful experience through Astral Therapy. You are a gift. Thank you. Oh my gosh. So you saw me on stage doing my Astral Therapy. That's so cool. That was fun. Arizona, was that? Oh, that was last year. Okay. This year was Florida. We were in Florida for that. So yeah. Okay. All right. I'm going to just do one final channeled message for everybody. You will know when I'm talking to you. And then I'm going to go because I promised my daughter that we are going to the store to get edible glitter, edible sprinkles that look like glitter because it is my cousin's birthday tomorrow. And we are having a birthday party for him. And we got a rainbow cake mold and we're making a rainbow cake and we're doing rainbow. And then we're going to do clouds with sparkle glitter, edible glitter on it because it's going to be absolutely fabulous. And so that's what I'm doing after our call. And since it's going on 3 o'clock our time, and I told her the call would be 2 hours and we're going on 3, I'm going to keep my promise to my child because I want to. And because I'm excited to make this cake because we have to make it today, let it cool, and then we'll decorate it tomorrow. All right. Kim, what does this say? I love your delivery. I want to be blown up. Thank you for lighting this fire. I've been hiding the light now and I carry it in my heart. Oh my gosh, Kim, please come to my retreat. Let's blow this up. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Happy birthday and many blessings to your cousin. Thank you. He's adorable. I might have to post some pictures of it. I shouldn't say he's adorable. He's a grown man. He's like 6 feet tall, but I just adore him. All right. Channeled message from your guides. You'll know when I'm talking to you. All right. All right. Some of you aren't playing small, you are playing slow. You are playing in slow motion while you see the big game, while you see the big assignment on your soul, while you hear the invitation to go big. You're moving at a snail's pace, and this is not by a blockage. This is not because of a blockage. This is not because there's something wrong. This is your version of procrastination. This is you procrastinating, saying, I'm going to play big. Look at me playing big. And you're moving at a snail's pace. So you see the big assignment on your life. You are not playing small. You are moving slow. It is time to get some roller skates under that snail's pace and start getting the zoomies. Start moving. Start moving, moving, moving. Mariko has given you everything she can to give you the clarity of energy, the frequency, the invitation, for those of you who are meant to come to the retreat and work with her and move at a super lightning fast speed. If not, just keep doing the work, say yes to the soul assignment, but don't say yes and then crawl. And some of you are doing that. You're saying yes. And then because of fear, because of hesitation, because of feeling incompetent, because of feeling imposter syndrome, because somebody somewhere might not like your work, you are moving at a snail's pace. So then you get to say, oh, I'm working toward the assignment on my life. I'm working on, no, you're not. You're not fooling anyone. You are moving at a snail's pace and you're not serving the people you're here to serve. And it's time to speed up. No one is stopping you. No one is blocking you. It's time to trade in that snail's pace and move at lightning speed. Part of it is that you're not surrounded by people who understand you, but you have the soul party community right here. You're online with these people. So for those of you who I'm talking to, I want you to recognize that you're moving at a snail's pace. For those of you who feel called, who are still on the live call, whether you are on Instagram, I know I only have a few people on Instagram, a small amount of people on Instagram, but YouTube, there's a lot more of us. I want you to take this moment and pour into these people. I want you to type in the chat your acknowledgement, your like, tell them it's go time, tell them I see you, tell them we believe in you. Like I don't need to point them out. I don't need them to acknowledge, because they're already moving slow, and I don't need to, I'm not going to shame or blame or make anyone feel small or like, aha, you're moving slow. No, I want the rest of you who I'm not talking to. I'm not talking to you. I want you to type in the chat your enthusiasm. I see you. We believe in you. You've got this. We're here for you. The Soul Party community. This is not just me. It's all of us together. The Soul Party community is fairly big, not huge. You know, we're growing. I'm working on it. So it's go time, me included. I love that. Thank you, Darnell. It's go time. For those of you who are feeling this, who are like, nobody, you think you're hiding. You think you're hiding, but you're not. You're not hiding from me. You might hide from yourself, but you're not hiding from me. So for those of you who you know this is, you know, I'm talking to you, just accept the love. You don't have to say anything. Just look at the love. There's a lot. I'll read it because some of you are on Instagram. It's go time. Let's go. We can do this. We got this, in this together. All of us as a collective. It's fun. Let's go. We got this. I love that. We have this. I'm told not to rush by my guides. You don't have to rush if you're being told not to rush, but maybe I'm not talking to you, but there's a lot of people who are moving too slow. It's go time, and they know who I'm talking to. So if I'm not talking to you, fabulous. I'm not talking to you, but there's people and you know who I'm talking to. Guilty. No more hiding. Yes, Fabian, I was talking to you, but for you, it is just about hiding. It's go time. I see you. I believe in you. You are great, amazing, awesome, divine assignment on your life. Yes. Thank you for all the love. For those of you who I'm talking to, who you're moving too slow, you have the Soul Party community. We have your back. You can move faster now. You're not alone. And I know it's hard when you feel like you're alone, because it's like, well, I'm moving slow because I have no wind behind me. Well, the Soul Party community is your wind. Let us be that for you. I feel so proud of you all for being on this journey, even when you feel lonely. Know that you are not alone. Embrace the full spectrum of this human experience and shine through fiercely. Yes, this is the universe calling to tell you, you got the job. You start immediately. Oh my God, that's brilliant. I love that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have you. Yes. Okay. Thank you for pouring into these people who are moving slow. All right. Now, next people. All right. Next channeled message. Thank you. Again, wind at your back. You are not alone. I got you. But I don't have you alone. The Soul Party community has you. We believe in you. We all come together. That's why I like to bring you together into the retreat, into the event, because then I get to hug you and put my hands on you and spark out those light codes, light you up in person, connect you to each other, create lifelong friendships. Like, it's not a friendship. These people left feeling like family. Like, they found their soul family. They have each other's backs. I create a community of tolerance, of love, of everybody is included, unless you're like a horrible bigot and then like you should go somewhere else. But like, other than that, I create a community. There is zero competition. There is only love. There is only support. And that's I create the community that I didn't always find, right? I coach and I give people and I treat people how I wish I would have been treated. Because some of this coming up in this industry was pretty shady. Momentum is the key. Exactly. So you guys have each other's back free on here. You don't have to come to anything paid. I mean, do if you're feeling called to, but like, we have your back here. Okay. Next group. All right. Who are you? Stop acting like you don't have clarity. Okay. You might not have the 45,000 steps that it's going to take, but you have the first 162. And here you are sitting at step 9.5, 9 3/4, acting like, I don't know what to do next, because you don't have step 9,462. But you are on step, I'm just making up numbers, you're on step 162.5. And then you pause because you don't see the end where everything is successful and brilliant and bright and everybody loves you and it all worked out perfectly. And I'm just kind of joking about that, but you know what I mean? We always want to know everything's going to work out. And we have to go before we know. We have to go before we know that anything's going to be okay. We have to go knees knocking, scared shitless, no idea what the fuck we're doing. And I'm really clear about that. How many have you heard me saying, I don't know what I'm about to say. I don't know what I'm doing. I channel it. I don't have to know. I'm really good at channeling. I'm really good at reading people very, very fast. I'm good at getting answers really, really quick. I'm good at clearing and directing, blah, blah, blah. I don't need to know in my head. And yet our ego, our human side wants a plan. Why? Because our brains want to know that we're going to be okay. Why? Because our human brains are hardwired to make us not die, to make sure we survive. Your brain's main function is to make sure you don't die. And that includes making sure you feel safe and don't make any decisions that are risky without knowing the end game. The problem is when it comes to the assignment on your soul, you tend to not get there because your human brain is busy trying to make sure that you've got the whole thing mapped out and you're going to be successful. But when you're working from the soul, success isn't about whatever your brain thinks it's about. Success, when it comes to your soul, is about living fully in alignment with who you were born to be, and then doing what you're here to do without worrying about the fruits of your labor. Then fruit comes, fruit happens, fruit falls from the sky. But you can't do it because you want to get some fruit. You do it because you can't not do it. You do it because it was what you're born for, and you cannot die with an assignment on your life. Do it small, do it big, but just start. So for those of you who are sitting at step 164 and a half, and you're waiting to get the answers of step 9,362, stop it. Just get to 965. Take that next step. Take that next step. And the next step, here's the problem with some of you. And this is why I was offering you, for a while, I had that blueprint light code activation. You don't know the next step because there is no blueprint for you to follow, because the blueprint is within you. And as long as the blueprint is within you, you can't follow somebody else's blueprint because you're the one creating it. So that's why you feel stuck. You get stuck because you're like, I don't know what to do next, because you got to lead yourself now. There's no one to follow. You're creating it. Okay. So there's a lot of you. I want to remind you just to take that next step and don't worry about step 984. Okay. 9,848, whatever. Don't worry about that one. Just take the next one right in front of you and then the next one. Okay. Because the overthinking is causing you more pain than taking the next step. I need you to hear that. Overthinking, analysis paralysis, is causing you more pain than you simply taking the next step. Let that sink in. It's causing you more pain than taking the next step. You think it hurts now? Then stay there a while. It's going to hurt more. Stop doing that. Take the next step, okay? What is that next step for you? What are you called to do? Who are you called to be? Are you stepping fully into your authentic self? What more can you do to step fully into your authentic, unapologetic self so that you're fully aligned with being authentic? And therein lies this like frequency that just like runs up and down you like with ease because you're fully aligned. You cannot take the next step, stay there, not taking the step after that, and expect these light codes to move through you with ease. You've got to keep moving. You've got to keep the flow. Okay. Okay. What else? Who is next? Just seeing which group needs another channeled message. For those of you who are just joining us, we're at the very end of the Q&A part of the Lionsgate portal, and I'm doing a mass channeling for from people's guides, but in segments because everybody needs something different. All right, here is another group. I think it's the last group possibly, or maybe second to last group. Okay. Do not let the mistakes, the pain, the stories of other people who have hurt you interfere with the assignment on your soul anymore. I know it hurt. I know they were out of alignment. I know that some of them were actual lower realm beings. I know that what they did was in some senses, disgusting and unforgivable. We have to forgive at the level of the soul, but at that point, it's not personal anymore. And it's for you, not them. Do not let them any longer control the outcome of your life. How are they controlling it? Because you haven't fully let go of the pain. And honestly, they're not even doing it on purpose. Like, they have moved on. You now get to decide, and this is a decision. You get to decide that they are no longer, what's the word? Worth. I'm going to say they're no longer worth the frequency, the energy, the 0.5% energy of remembering and holding all the pain, because it's in the past, for one, and two, their frequency is so low, even if it's not in the past and they're still like dangling. Cut that off, because you're meant for something bigger, and you've got this little heavy dangly thing holding you back. Unhook the dangle, unhook that thing, and soar. Okay, do not let the pain of the past or the low being who's holding you back have any control over where you're meant to be in life and who you're meant to be. It's not worth it. They aren't worth it. And you are so worthy of more. Okay. And let's see. And I probably have something on healing in one of my YouTube videos. I'm sure I've done some healing. If I'm not doing that right now, but go look and see if I've done a YouTube video on healing. I'm sure I have. Okay. Last group. Meillä krovinallisnaktatstaha. Krovinallistakanin. Romanallisneilla. It's time to turn on your intergalactic device. It's time to turn on that extra sense, that extra light within you. It's time to fully hit the on switch and activate it. You've been sitting here on this call. You know it's here. You know you're ready. You know you've got a big message. You know you have a huge assignment on your soul. And you know you're being called to activate this assignment on your life on a bigger level than humanity has ever seen or dreamed of, in a way that no one's ever even thought to do it, because this is solely for you. This is very much a path where nobody else is going to understand exactly what you're doing, because no one literally can do what you're doing. And the reason it can be so hard is that you're doing something, or you're meant to do something. You haven't started yet. You're meant to do something that nobody else can do. It's not even possible for them. They cannot do what you're meant to do. So it is time to literally open up and switch on this intergalactic, I call it intergalactic device, this higher realm energy system. And it is go time. It is literally time to share that frequency, first with yourself, get comfortable with it, and then with the world. But the issue you're having is that it's almost like you need to be told that it's literally time to turn this on. It's literally time. The alarm went off. The reminder's going off. I'm telling you here live, it's time. Okay. And I know some of you are hearing that. All right. I'm going to just make sure. Yeah, we're good here. Okay, we're good here. You're welcome. Thank you so much. All right. Again, if you're feeling called to come to the Soul Priority Retreat, I would love to have you there. No pressure if you don't. Some of you have asked, how do I know if I feel called? You know it in your soul. You know that you're ready to turn on this intergalactic light. You're ready to have it shine unapologetically. You're ready to take 4 days and literally leave on the 4th day as the being that you're meant to be. And you're not going to wait another 6 months or a year or 10 years for you to figure it out. Like you're ready to come and work in a very fast-paced place with me over 4 days in October. So if that's you, please go ahead and sign up, because I think we have one more spot where the first 5 people get a free call with me, a free 30-minute call. So I'm pretty sure that there is a spot available for that. So if that's you and you know I'm talking to you, the link is over there. Please get in the room with me, because we're going to work pretty intensely. Also, the early bird special ends at the end of this month. It ends August 30th. So if you need more time to think about it, get in before August 30th, because that is when the early bird special ends and the price goes up pretty significantly. So make sure to get in. I don't want everybody paying any more. I want you to get in at the early bird special, as many people as I can. All right, my loves. I think I answered most people's questions. If I missed it, I'm sorry. I did my best. I love you all. Again, I can't make myself more clear. If you're feeling called to be in the room, if you're feeling called to work in person in a very intimate and powerful setting, if you're ready to meet your soul family, if you're ready to meet other people who are calling you as well into the room, please get in the room. Please make sure that you commit to yourself, that you commit to the assignment on your soul, if you're called to do it, and come to the retreat so we can be in person, live, all in the soul family. It is a powerful, transformative experience. It's not just me teaching. You literally will leave a version of yourself that you knew was in you, but you weren't able to access it, and you will keep that forever. All right, my loves. I'm starting to lose my voice, so now I'm going to go make a rainbow sparkle cake. I'll have to post it online afterwards. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. There's been quite a few of you here. Thank you so much. It means so much to me. Instagram, thank you for being here. I'm sorry I didn't understand how to scroll through the questions at first. I'll get better at this as we go along. YouTube, everybody, my YouTube family, thank you for being here. As always, I appreciate your time. We've been live for 3 hours now, just over 3 hours. Thank you so much for staying with me for this long. This is a powerful transmission. Again, it's not just inspiration, it's go time. All right, my loves. So I will see you the next time we go live. I will pin the link for those of you who know that you're meant to be at the retreat. I'll pin the link in the chat once the replay is up, so that you can get in the room with your soul family, with me, so that you and I can do the work. And there is a lot of just one-on-one, like that's what I'm about. That's why I keep the retreats relatively small. This is not like a huge retreat with 200 people. It's relatively small, so that we can actually, I can get to know you. Like that's the thing. I need to get to know you. I can't just like channel something online. Like I want to be able to put my hands on your shoulders and actually in live time, make the transformation with you and for you. All right, my loves. Oh my gosh, this is your first live with me. That's amazing. All right, it is go time. Thank you. Oh, thank you. I can't wait for you to watch the replay. Share it with your friends too. If you have friends that weren't able to be on the live, I love expanding the Soul Priority family. And so please share this with your friends. Thank you, Darnell, for being here. Thank you for being who you are in my life. Thank you, everybody on Instagram. I love you guys. I'm going to go ahead and sign off on Instagram, but my battery's at 8%. I love you, and I'll see you next time. I already know what that means. It says share. I'm not sure what that means. I'm hitting the button, but I don't know what that means. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to let that go for now. I love you all. This is where I need like Lori, my assistant, to figure this stuff out with me. I'm like, what do we do? All right, my loves, I love you so much. Thank you for being here. A lot of you I will see at the retreat, and I will come back live probably next Friday, I think. Enjoy the replay, share it with your friends. I love you so much. You are my heart.